Yes. Okay. The full
Welcome
list of
to a new age of the Grand Campaign.
As I complete my transformation. Done.
oh
It's
right,
a good
I
color
need to
you got
actually-
going over there.
But I need to check because I think I have a. If we're using the expanded rules, I need to check. I think I have a new conquistador that's way better.
Probably. As we enter period 3 of the Grand Campaign, we're just kind of slamming most of the expansion packs in.
Yeah, you have Devaka.
Things are going to happen.
The only one I think that we decided not to take flat out was I don't want to deal with the Spanish Habsburg.
Yeah,
rules, 'cause
the
in-depth,
dynasty
complicated.
chain.
Yeah, they're in-depth, complicated, and also I think they wouldn't work right if I didn't do them from the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, there's something that needs to be kind of retroactive.
Yeah.
We could
Although,
have
speaking
worked
of
it out, but it's just
retroactive-
easier this way.
So something that's in missionaries for Spain is that Spain is supposed to put a missionary in at least one missionary in each zone that they colonize,
Okay.
with like points penalties for failing to do so, but this is backed up by you have 15 goddamn missionaries.
Right. Okay.
And there's no cost to having missionaries. You get them free every turn. You get
They
one
just
free
kinda
every
stick
turn.
around.
And yeah, so essentially you would have been able to have them out there immediately. Also, your colonies have been relatively tall and narrow at this point.
Yeah, they're very tall and narrow. At this point, they will expand soonish.
Can we make a house rule thing that Spain, France, and I just get one
Yeah,
missionary
like I would
right
say
now?
that retroactively, each of you can have a mission already out in the field. Mission or missionary of your choice that has already been there.
I'd be fine with that.
Okay.
What thing are we using for the missionary? Just
Use a conquistador when it's mobile and a fort when it is stationary. Or like just flip it over or put a mark on it or something.
The
Just say
Vodka
that it's
doesn't
deployed.
have- Oh, he's a K. Okay, weird. He's very low tier.
I'm just gonna put him someplace because I would have put him over here. Let's try that again. Here, if I had the opportunity the previous period.
Okay,
These guys are
which
named,
token
too.
is the Conquistador?
Should be the dude right above the explorer.
It's the one with the helmet on it.
This. Well, hold on. Different, there. This.
Ah, that one. Thank you.
Yes.
The things to the right of the army and fleet are rest of the world. The things to the left are Europe.
Ah, I see.
I'll use a smaller version of Conquista because
Can
they're
I-
functionally.
Just ask something here. Can we get rid of all the dead Portuguese people? Off to the side of the map?
Yeah, go
Or
for it.
at
That joke's done.
Okay, or at least consolidate them into
The
some sort of
graveyard.
graveyard.
I'm not going to defile these graves. I'll just replant them. It's fine.
put them
It's
in their
fine.
own glitch yard.
If you want to put them somewhere, that's fine. It's just
I don't even remember who that guy was.
that's a problem.
I think that's the one you got by event once.
Maybe?
No, that's not one of yours. That's a generic. That's just a gray admiral. Or no, that's. I think that's one of yours, but you never labeled it. You just had a spare.
Oh, you made
Weird.
you made the special cards to be a thing that you can actually deal out.
Yeah, deck of cards was created to implement the event tokens that we're also including from the X packs.
When did we get those?
Start of turn. Before
Okay.
anything else happens, everyone gets a card.
So do we just hit deal?
I will deal 1 to everybody. Now, did anyone receive the card that says throw everything back in the pile?
No.
Not me.
No.
Wait, how do I find my card? Oh, it's
Down
over.
on your name, you click the card that has appeared, and that will show you your hand.
Did you just, Darren? Did you trying to? Why y'all
Oh,
steal my
oh
shit?
god, these are all individual by people. We can look at each other's stuff. I'm
Yes, we're
mistaken.
all GMs. You must
Yes.
honor that you are not going to intrude in other people's hands.
Okay.
Yep,
So I
mine-
have a question about mine.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna put this out there. Also, God, how do I make this any bigger? The text is so fucking small.
Click on the card.
Yeah, if you click on the card
Ah,
again,
okay.
audience will now get to experience. There it is. There's a card.
Man, this is really
Okay.
nice.
So I got long life, but I have
Yeah, this,
a
okay, this makes more
dedicated
sense now.
ruler right now.
Just you can hold
So-
on.
Oh wait, that's military leader. Never mind.
Yes.
Oh,
You
that's
don't
the
have
one
to
that
play
lets
it right
them stick
away.
around longer. Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually a really good
Ooh.
one.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also, so these cards, remember, you can trade cards with people during diplomacy as
I
part
know
of treaties.
exactly who I'm using that on.
You can offer to sell cards to people. And
Does,
so
does
forth.
anyone have the one that has the 3 CB? Because I'd really like that one. I promise I'm not going to use it against any of you people.
All right, so is everyone...
I promise I won't do a war crime.
Looks like everyone has taken their complimentary missionary and set it out there.
Yep.
Yes.
I
Alright.
tossed him just kind of hanging out in the middle of Mexico.
All right, so that means that we are now ready. Everyone has received their cards, and cards have not been thrown back. So we are ready to begin Monarch phase.
All right, so let's see who dies.
Of turn 14.
Okay.
Or no, of turn 15.
15. Sage.
I don't know if anything was discussed about Cool Russia before I got here.
You can't have your person die before, like...
I know.
turn.
But
No,
I
we
thought
didn't
I
talk
would
much
just
about it.
state the state of the board for Russia. Just the major things off the top of my head. One, my ruler is pretty all right. I have a 849. So very good at military and whatever the first stat is that I can't remember off the top of my head. Admin, yeah, it's not diplomacy. Downsides of Russia. My technology is all single digit.
Yes,
They'll be
Russia's starting tech is garbage, and until Peter the Great, they're not allowed to outrun the generic Orthodox tech marker. So Russian tech
is
is
low.
capped right now,
Good to know, actually.
trapped
So
in the
how-
Renaissance for
Wait,
a while.
Okay. How does the Orthodox marker move?
On the
This time was all the
timeline,
others.
you can see the letters for NPC tech.
It's going to move right now.
Orthodox tech moves every 4 turns.
4 turns. Ugh.
1 step.
They're very slow. They are.
Don't worry, newbie. Archivist eventually will trickle down to you. It really will.
Eventually.
It is, as of course, always annoying to see the Muslim tech track be very, very slow when that's not at all the
Very
case.
wrong.
Mhm.
It's extremely wrong, but that's them.
Yep.
They're-
Also,
That's
I think
Bill.
we're all glossing over something very important right now. Loon didn't die.
Loon
That's
didn't
right.
die.
My God.
The same monarch,
I was-
more than 1 turn. My 939 gets to do things.
I was going to invest in land tech this turn, like big.
You're probably not going to.
I'm not going to because I literally can't move.
Yeah, you get to spend your money elsewhere.
Man,
Doing Russian
fucking
things.
The Sultan
Where's-
learns how to not explode into snakes.
Where's the Orthodox naval tech marker?
It should be in... Yeah, it's this one here.
Oh,
That-
okay.
It's
Sorry,
just
it was
behind
covered
Russia.
up also by Russia.
Oh my lord.
You can't go anywhere.
Russia has non-tech. Russia may not tech.
Newbie, think of how many more detachments you can buy with that money.
So I was talking with Crumb last time about my moves, and part of my move is buying like a bunch of detachments and just walking into Siberia. And I cut that back so I could do land tech development, but I guess.
I hear Siberia is good this time of year.
Uh,
Also, as far as
Only
tech group
mildly
jank in this, at least it's the case that for Muslim tech group, it is instead that the Ottoman Empire is the driving force in technological advancement in that sphere. The generic Muslim tech marker is there to always be 5 steps behind me. I drag it forward with my economic flexing. That's how it goes. Anyway, events. With the economy,
oh, I
anything
don't
could
want to do it.
happen.
I'm eating a sandwich. Give me a moment.
You can roll 2d10.
Yeah, but I need a second to put the sandwich down and move my
Jesus.
keyboard around.
Do not economy while holding sandwich.
Hmm.
Event 7. Fiscal evasion.
Wait, hold up. hold up. I did that wrong.
Looks right to me.
What if I
Yeah, I
roll
rolled
the
an
event
11 on
that is
D10.
increase in technology? Do I just not get that?
I
would
guess.
suggest
yeah,
you
you would
re-roll.
bounce.
I say that's a
Yeah,
reroll
probably
for me, right?
re-roll an event that
If-
is like completely
yeah.
invalidated by your specific rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2d10 for Russia and Russia alone. Uh-oh. I don't like high numbers.
Defection of an ally. Penalty of -4 on
Exceptional
any
here.
diplomatic actions performed on one randomly chosen vassal this turn.
Wait a minute. No,
We got
that
another attack advance newbie.
sure
Roll
did.
again.
Yep.
Wow, Russia figures
no,
out
9-8
part
is,
of this and then immediately
9-8
forgets.
is 13, which
Oh, yeah.
is development of
Development of
warships.
warships.
Naval attack pop.
All right, 6, 10 is 9.
Get another
Technology
explorer.
advance.
Dude, just give it to you.
No, I'm
No.
not allowed.
We-
That's
we
how the
physically
rules
can't.
are.
Yep, I know.
Like, you have to
Okay,
understand,
so-
some of my period objectives are seriously just hit this land tech.
Oh,
Learn at all. 20 points for Russia. Alright, so I have a penalty to diplomating at Algeria this turn.
Dang.
Oh, good. Corruption.
Hey, same hat, buddy.
Really, for both of you?
Yep, those are both 8.
It is
So
the
we
year
both got corrupt.
1560. Nice.
Okay.
Corruption, when you're about to launch a giant war.
So, question about corruption, because I literally never got it before, and it actually is pertinent now that I'm actually doing other things. That says purchases. That doesn't count stuff like admin phase stuff, does it?
Yeah, admin actions aren't purchases. Purchases are buying units and forts.
Okay. Hey, Grum, I think I'm buying the same number of detachments. Weird.
Hey, how about that? Save your money.
Save your daylight. So we had some corruptions.
I got another
I had a
explorer.
betrayal. An explorer.
Congratulations. Did you get Bad or Hans?
I already had Hans, so I got bad.
Nice.
Because for some reason, I only have 2 explorers. Everyone else
You-
gets 3. I get 2.
Did
No,
you
everybody
not
gets
get
two.
another generic
Everyone
with the X-Pack?
Apparently not.
Weird.
I mean, it's gonna be a 3-2-2 or a 3-1-1. It doesn't really matter. I already have the 5-1-1, so who cares? We'll worry about that off screen. This explorer is not going to be fighting people.
You know what he's gonna be doing? That's right. Cape Horn.
I already did Cape Horn.
Oh, right. So England
No, I
did
did not
get
do Cape Horn.
additional world leader. England, for some reason, got... Or no, they got a governor in the X-Pack, but no additional generic conquistadors or explorers.
I'm cool with it.
A governor and 3 general admirals.
I can't believe I rolled tech advancement twice.
3 times, really.
No, twice.
So it is time for the first politic of period 3. What is the current swamp temperature?
How many
4.
times did... So it's -4 on what, the second die?
On both dice.
On both? Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Yes. It's -4, -4.
Wait, what's the -4?
Swamp temperature.
No,
Is it-
second die. Just second die.
Is it really only a second die? I thought it was both.
It's
You
just
only
the
did
second
swamp
die.
4 times? Wow. I thought it was much higher than that.
I probably should have done a lot more than that, honestly.
Fair.
Should have more heavily taxed you, Darren.
Oh, okay. I see your version of the one. Yeah, okay. Swamp temperature. Yes.
And let's see, did I get this notation right for politic 1? No, hold on.
I don't think you can roll 2 die at the same time of different values.
You can.
Someone has been. How do you separate them? Commas, semicolons.
Plus, you can just do
Plus,
1d10
I
plus the other one, and we'll just see what the 2 die are.
Yeah, that works.
Or just do 2d10 and then the second die we just read as -4 because it's easy to do that. Yeah, so that'd be 9 plus 2.
Not.
A
Yeah,
9 and a
9.
2.
Interesting.
For event 14 to start us off.
All right.
Which is
There's one event that I really don't want to happen.
Revolt in Corsica.
Revolt in Corsica.
Is that me?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
You are extremely not Corsica. You are extremely not Corsica.
Is Corsica the country or the province?
It is an island.
The province is making itself a country right now.
Oh my god.
But also the X-Packs filled in a bunch of places that didn't have any specific core territories to them. So Corsica does have a full set of country stats as well, if it successfully revolts.
Lone, how do you roll so good?
A Revolt Plus is placed in Corsica. The preference list for control of this revolt is France.
It's
France accepts.
France accepts. Genoa immediately offers white peace to any enemy currently engaged in war with it. From now on, it cannot declare war with anyone for as long as the event lasts. Was Genoa in the Crusade block?
Yes.
Not anymore.
Okay. No,
Pope
it was
says,
the
"I'm-"
block, though. Yeah.
Pope says time to crusade. Genoa goes, I'm out.
Hold up, time.
Well,
This event is
Corsica, by the
treated
way,
as a
maybe-
civil war in Genoa. Controllers of Genoa and the revolt are both allowed to send their own troops, maximum 1 stack, to aid their side. If no one controls Genoa at present, the controller is chosen per normal rules when a minor neutral is activated.
I control Genoa right now.
Yes. So you may intervene in this civil war.
Yeah.
event must be
Corsica, by the
played.
way, newbie, is this island down here.
I see it. It
Yeah, it
was
is
me.
a mishmash of. It is like ethnically, culturally, and all that a mishmash of Spain, France, and Italy.
Nice.
If I
event-
remember right, Napoleon was actually Corsican.
This event must be played even if no player country is involved in it. Genoa receives reinforcements and can use its troops as if activated in war. Redeployment. The revolt never extends during the redeployment phase. Peace. The controllers of Genoa or the rebels do not gain or lose victory points for control of a minor power at war, except for victory points related to military action if applicable. If the revolt survives the first turn, place a minor general in it. If the revolt survives 4 turns, a new country, Corsica, is created and the rebellion is over. And Corsica stats follow.
Interesting. All right.
So, there's
Okay, I just
Corsica.
put a revolt
And
over
France
there.
has the option of shuffling troops into Corsica to support the rebels.
mm-hmm.
But this is not a war between.
No.
Yeah.
Spain and France.
This is a
What
war
this
between
is a war
Corsica
between-
and Genoa.
This is
Yes.
a war between Spain and France where they're like sitting on a chessboard and they're like, yes, we're not at war, winking at each other.
Peace and prosperity.
Also, France would have to invent boats to get over there, and I don't think France does boat.
Bow at?
Yes.
I-
See?
A lot. Maybe.
You can put stuff on the water?
What if France bought boats? Who knows?
What if?
What if?
So, 2 and 4. Means it's time for the main event.
That is.
The event 1 is occurring.
Yeah.
Period
See, there we
3,
go.
event 1 is here.
Now, I don't think that's the one I care about.
It is time for the Revolt of the United Provinces. Duration until Dutch independence is recognized or the rebellion is crushed. Can only occur after the beginning of period 3, otherwise re-roll. Event triggers the full effect of the reform if it has not already occurred 3 times. Event phase. Holland is released of its restrictions in Rule 10.2b, becoming a full player country. It owns its national territory regardless of current owner and can immediately deploy the following markers. Starting treasury $30.
Yeah.
You go from extremely rich to extremely poor.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Manufacturers. One instrument in Den Haag. One textile in Brabant. One metal in Friesen.
So, by the way, there was a cloth one in Flandre, if I remember right. So that means
And
that
yeah,
will
that
eventually move.
ceases to... It either vanishes or it relocates into Spain.
It relocates into Spain.
Yeah.
It goes to either your capital or the next highest income national province.
Or, well, no. So the national provinces of the Netherlands are on the north side of the river here. It's Haag, Zeeland,
that's right.
Brabant.
You
Flanders.
still own Flandre.
It
or
is still
Flanders.
initially this.
Right.
For the moment, Flanders is still nominally
Yeah,
Spanish occupied, so the manufacturer doesn't move yet.
There's something I want to bring up for house rolling purposes. So when I was going over Russia's stuff, this just came up with all this discussion of like starting stuff for people. I noticed that Russia starts with 2 manufacturers. That we have a level 2 cereal and a level 1 metal. My maximum manufacturers for this phase is 1.
Yeah, you're
That's
started
on
at over
purpose.
your soft cap. In danger mode?
If you get rebellions, that can cause problems for you, seriously.
There are ways to raise your soft cap as well, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Russia does have a claw, although that would then be going up to 3 manufacturers to
about
get
to say, it
yourself
goes
2
worse.
points out of 3. It's fine, we'll
can
just do
deliberately
more.
allow one. You can also deliberately allow one to just vanish if you want,
Yeah,
I think.
You might be allowed to dismantle one of your own.
That
You could go
makes
looking
sense to
into
me.
that on the side. So,
So
Army, 1 A-, 1 F+, 2 land detachments, General Rando 2, Admiral Rando 1 and 3, Explorer Rando 2, and 4 levels of fortification, anywhere in owned provinces. If named leaders are due, place them as well.
they are not quite
Which,
yet.
oh, that also reminds me, so Doc, I put out the tokens for Venice's base force, since Venice is active in the Crusade.
Right, okay. Thank
So
you.
they have their bases an F-, a random admiral, a land detachment, and 4 fortresses. Which
Why?
maximum
Why
level of
4?
forts is currently 3. So that's 4 points of fort that you could deploy wherever.
In Venetian territory, that means it'd probably want to be just doubling down. to make
Everything
these-
except Istria is level 2 forts inside of Venetian territory right now.
you don't. Technically speaking, Venice does own Crete and Cyprus. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So you could toughen those up if that's your aim.
Tis.
Oh yeah, I own Ionia. Hold on a sec. I need to add that to my chart. That thing that I forgot I had.
Anyway, all non-Dutch units inside of Holland national territory are removed per normal peace procedure. There was no one left standing in that case, so that's all fine. Place Dutch-controlled Revolt Plus in Flanders, and Revolt Minus in Artois, Hainaut, and Luxembourg.
Whoa, beefy.
Yep.
Holland technology markers are placed 1 box above Latin markers, provided they do not violate the timing of new technology.
I'll take care of the revolts, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Dutch tech goes immediately into Arquebus and... yeah, and Galleon. France, please take exactly 1 boat step so that I don't have to walk all the way up there to learn boat 2. Come on. Come on.
Be a pal.
Whoa.
I don't get them either, but everyone expects us to have them, so...
Oh shit.
Which one's
stability-
minus? Is it Fland or Flanders? Or
uh,
plus, rather?
Whoa.
Flanders is the plus.
Okay.
Hey everybody, I just looked at something really quick.
Nah.
Under the subsidies rules, any Catholic country that has a status of at least arranged marriage with the papacy receives 50 ducats in subsidies every turn through period 3.
Yes.
Yeah. You've been getting that for a while.
I haven't been writing it down. I don't have them.
Oops.
I have had I've probably had nearly 1,000 ducats worth. I just never actually grabbed. I did not notice that.
That was brought up very early, so...
Yeah. I guess blame the Borgias.
Carrying
God, I should
on.
have had so much more money.
Holland has stability of +2, DTI and FTI of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, that I should also... Which of you is... That is stat holder. Alright. Stat holder gets an initiative.
My kingdom for a country with bigger borders.
And Doge no longer has an initiative.
Yeah, welcome to my hell for the past 2 turns, man. As I've been waging
hold on,
war
let
in your
me-
country.
You don't have to live
update.
here. You were vacationing.
Let me update my initiative now that my real stats are online, as my leader is no longer a teen in the midst of civil war, but an adult in the midst of regular war. And... Sword descending.
At last, stability has come to Ottomans.
Although, yes, we will have to shuffle that. We'll have to do that again.
Well, in a
Since
couple seconds, Venice is... Yeah,
Current-
not Venice.
current Holland monarch is automatically changed to William of Nassau with values
Yeah.
999. Roll for reign
Yep.
length, but re-roll for dynastic crisis, fragile health, teen, child, or baby.
Yep,
So
so...
that's what, 2 to 6?
I don't remember if that's the low end or the high end.
I think you're dead center, really.
That is a 7-turn length.
7 turns of William Nassau.
Really? That's not bad.
That's amazing for a 999.
Congratulations on your Peter the Great.
Yeah. Swamp Peter.
Rest of the world sea zones known to Holland are Sea of Azores, Sea of Canarias, Arguin Bank, Bay of Gambia, and Gulf of Guinea, though an expansion pack can come into play here.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is a thing in, I think it's X2.
Believes. Yeah, it is too.
There's Dutch sailors in literally every single sailing
Yes.
ship in the world.
So, because there are Dutch sailors actually everywhere in all navies at all times, forever. So, the Venice-Holland player rolls a d10 plus 2 for each of the following itineraries, America and Asia as described hereafter. They get an extra plus 4 to the one they state as being prioritary.
I am going to declare the America as my priority right now.
Alright, so roll a die plus 6 and then a die plus 2.
Damn.
All right, I'll take that.
Alright. So we do have written out there for that result of... I have many more windows to juggle at this moment than usual.
Yeah.
So for that 14, you gain knowledge of Central Atlantic Ocean, South Atlantic Ocean, Sea of Natal, Gulf of Amazon, Windward Islands, Caribbean Sea, Sea of Puerto Rico, Sea of Recife, Sea of Cuba, Straits of Florida, Gulf of Mexico, Sea of Bahia, Rio de la Plata, South Central Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I wanted to secure my route out of Europe first.
Good plan.
Because I could have prioritized Asia, and then I would have to
Unless
find my way.
any of those have not been discovered by either Spain or Portugal.
I'm pretty sure Portugal got all of those.
Portugal knows everything, so we're probably good there.
What?
Well, the only one I'm curious about is the South Central Atlantic Ocean, if either of you hit
South
that.
Central Atlantic might be in the blind spot that... Or no, that was part of somebody's route to the south, wasn't it?
That's
Or was it?
I never hit that.
I hit it, but I'm not either of those two.
Yes. So that might be a gap.
All right.
You still get everything up to that, which is pretty good.
Yeah, could I just speed run most of my entire opening
And
with one
so,
roll?
8
Yeah.
steps on the Asia track is Central Atlantic, South Atlantic, Sea of Natal, Southeast Atlantic, Coast of Angola, Cape of Good Hope, Cape of Storms, West Indian Ocean.
Okay, I guide around the Cape with that. That's fantastic by me.
Big
There's
maps!
the way there.
You're one
Yeah.
step away.
That is more or less my entire pain point to get to Asia gone.
So wait, I'm not seeing it on this list of things. Where is they just get all maps?
That's in Expansion Pack 2.
Ah, right.
It's a catch-up mechanism for the Netherlands because they spend 2 periods not existing.
Holland automatically declares war on Spain with free CB. No call for allies or activation of minors may be made due to this declaration at this point.
Wait, okay, so if you just get all known areas, Darren?
It's up from a list in the expansion list, and my roles were to get.
Yeah, you can sort out
Which
the
ones there are.
details between
Yeah.
sessions, probably.
I mean, here, I'll just give you my explored map so you can cross-reference.
Sure, yeah. Still setting up some of the politics stuff.
Does Holland have any of the map sharing restrictions Portugal had?
Yes.
Also, yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Portugal's maps do not become
You're
available.
stuck trading with me or
So
Spain.
we're
For a
gonna
while.
look forward at the rest of this.
I want
Administration
maps.
phase. During the first turn of the event, Holland can violate the purchase limits for naval units and buy land forces without double or triple price multipliers for exceeding basic allowance. As long as William of Nassau is Holland's monarch, the leader counter W Nassau is regarded to represent him, rather than the generic monarch counter. Military values of this monarch are those printed on the leader counter. The leader counter appears at the same time as the monarch. Ignore its date of appearance. If it is removed from game due to exceeding its expire date before the monarch dies, the monarch can no longer be placed to lead troops. While in play, the leader is regarded in all respects as a monarch counter, except for the fact that it must be placed on the map each turn as any other leader is. All units bought during the first turn of the event and placed under W Nassau become automatically veteran troops.
Oh,
Bill.
he is
That
also
is a fantastic upside, but the downside
Tall
is
Bill is here.
I really don't want to throw a 999 ruler
Tall Bill
into...
must face the enemy.
Oh no, you have to, because he has to lead your biggest army.
He is rank A+.
Oh,
Tallest
right.
Bill.
No, this is I don't have a choice in the matter. I forgot.
Yeah, welcome to my world, bud.
Right.
Counterpoint,
right.
you probably have a power general.
Yeah, he's 332 with -1. He's pretty good.
He's fairly good, but not as good as he is a ruler.
Bill is quite capable.
The good news is Spain literally can't buy units up by you right now. Everything's under revolt.
Mm-hmm.
So, peace phase. The event can terminate in 2 ways. Either Spain conquers all Holland national provinces, in which case Spain has won the war, and Holland returns to its restricted conditions of play that affected it before the event was rolled. The event can reappear later. What about
On top
Bill
of
the
that-
Second?
And the best part about that is that the -4 is still in play until you succeed. So,
Yup.
Yes.
As are all the other benefits and penalties.
yeah,
A
so
peace of any
basically,
kind.
this is a different kind of forever war with
Okay, so now I'm understanding that the -4 stays in play because you hit the hornet's nest and now Holland's here, baby.
they
Yeah,
want to fuck us up.
The swamp is
I-
boiling.
This is a matter of how much blood Doc is willing to spend for the benefit we'll get to in a bit.
Yeah, Doc, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. You're the one who fucking did it.
You burnt down the swamp 5 times to get money!
Oh no, see, listen, it was 4 times.
4, okay, fine, 4. The 5th
I-
was English.
Also, the thing is that I didn't help you when the English just went ahead and just conquered all of you pretty easily. Okay?
Yeah, so that counts as 5.
I was on vacation. I was on a tour of all the wonderful castles in the Netherlands. It was a great tour. I just
Now-
happened to knock a couple over on the way.
Look, I'm not
Who
sure
hasn't?
why you're
Fair.
pointing
Who
any
hasn't?
fingers at the English when it was clearly Hessians and Hanoverians who were rampaging through the Low Countries. England was
Look.
not involved. Good day.
The Lorrainians set fire to some Luxembourgian houses.
This is clearly
Point-
just an internal dispute among the various para-Germans.
Yeah, I blew up all these other places where I happen to have control of now. I didn't go anywhere in the Netherlands region. The Scots did, but we don't talk about that.
Anyway, a peace of any kind between Spain and Holland, as an additional condition to normal peace conditions of Spain. In addition to normal peace conditions, Spain must recognize the independence of Holland, after which all normal rules apply, and Holland has become an ordinary player country. Peace treaty between Spain and Holland cannot be made during the same turn as the revolt event occurred. Any peace treaty between Spain and Holland entails an enforced peace of 3 consecutive turns between Spain and Holland. During this period, neither of them can declare war to the other, nor to their respective vassals. After peace has been made between Holland and Spain, Holland can continue harassing Spanish-annexed Portugal, see Event 7-3, until the end of Period 3. During this time, Holland can attack Portuguese markers and rest of the world map as if being at war with Portugal. Attack units can defend themselves and the colony trade posts they are placed on, but they cannot initiate attacks, nor can Spanish units be involved in this fighting as long as it is at peace with Holland. During the war between Holland and Spain, neither side loses stability due to the number of turns engaged in the war per normal rules. Instead, for being at war with each other, or with the allies of each other, they lose the following fixed amounts. Here in Period 3, Spain won, Holland won. In Period 4, if you somehow drag the revolution out for the next... how many turns?
A lot.
A lot. Dozens of turns. Spain, 2. Holland, 0.
Yep.
Period 5. Spain, 3. Holland, 0.
Spain is not allowed to have positive stability if Swamp Hut has gone on for all.
On the other
100
hand, if
years.
they've managed to keep the revolution going for 3
It is
periods...
so many victory points.
It is unreal.
This only applies to the war between Holland and Spain due to this event, and to all possible allies, major and minor, that have been involved in this particular war. For non-connected wars, stability is lost normally. Spain is about to lose a lot of stability for being in 2 wars. It's just that one of those doesn't ramp up yet. Interphase. Spain receives 5 victory points for each turn that it has not recognized Holland. This bonus is reduced to 2 during Period 4 and terminates in Period 5.
And now we get to the interesting part.
Hey, Spain, you want points? You willing to burn down the country for
Yeah.
points?
Yeah.
This
Your
may be
number
my
could
favorite,
go up. It's free
my
number.
favorite mechanical design in the whole game.
Just
is-
refuse to admit that the Dutch are free. Just do it.
I love these diminishing returns it gets in later eras.
But it makes you more. It gets you more. You win the game points
The
if you
number will
survive.
go up.
Number
It's-
go up though.
One of my favorite game design things is to incentivize players doing really stupid things with in-game incentives to do so.
It
And
is
this
the fun
one of
thing
the-
that victory points as an abstract concept do. You can make anything proper play, no matter how stupid it would be compared to other mechanics.
You better believe I'm gonna try to keep it going for as long as possible.
Oh, I'm gonna make you bleed for it.
Yeah, I know.
Hell
It's gonna
war.
hurt.
Hell war.
Spain never stops fighting. Spain never stops fighting.
So now that
I
the event
revolt
has
Spain.
occurred, we can go back to normal political dice for now.
Yeah, we still have another event.
Event 3
Oh god.
is a roll of 4 and 5.
Who is that outside my window saying recognize Holland?
Soon you will realize you're not fighting the Dutch, you're fighting the swamp they live in.
Pointing at a 1/R, so a generic revolt is going somewhere.
Oh come on! Do not fuck me on turn 1.
Are you immediately going to be struck for the soft cap that you had no choice but to violate for existing?
Hold on. It's 4-5.
Yep.
Isn't that not the 6R?
You skip over blank cells.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is right.
So it jumps right to the other one that could have been the one.
Yes.
Oh my God,
So,
please.
Please don't be me.
revolt table of
Be
period
Spain.
3.
Spain's got nothing to do.
Revolt
is really hard to
target
get for me.
is Russia.
I cannot believe this.
No, hold on, hold on. It could still be not actually Russia.
It could
Is-
land outside of your territory.
Yeah.
Your stability is what right now? It's
3.
It's all 3, right? Yeah.
So it's 1d10 minus 3. If it's below 3, it actually just ends up in the rest of the world and basically fizzles.
Plus 3, which still pushes it out over into
Nega Zone.
yes.
I
So-
cannot fucking believe.
Revolt
It doesn't
target
automatically hurt you.
is Orville.
Orel, which you definitely have. So yep, that
Yep.
immediately fucked you.
Oh,
Congratulations.
No. It has to be a certain number for it to blow up stuff, right? Like odd or
No,
even.
it's if a revolt lands in one of your provinces while you are over cap, it immediately happens.
That kind of sucks.
Strength
Yeah,
of
no,
this
that's why I was
revolt
terrified.
is a minus with a general.
I cannot believe that I was fucked over by something I cannot control before I even had a chance to do anything.
Yeah.
Russia loses by doing absolutely nothing.
Thanks. Also on a turn where everything costs double.
Oh, right.
Every
Corruption.
time an event causes one or more revolts to appear in a national province of a country that has exceeded its period
Wait,
limits. and
national
the-
province. National
Oh!
province.
Oh!
There's actually.
Yeah!
So this
Also-
revolt exists, but you do not explode for having had this happen.
And the result of the modified die roll for strength of the revolt is even.
Which it is,
wasn't.
but well,
no,
it was.
Yeah.
Modified
Strength
die
roll is-
roll.
There's no modification on this
I thought the +3.
for strength.
for
Oh,
strength,
for strength.
which
Oh,
was
well.
4. So it
Eh.
was
It
It's fine.
would have happened, but it isn't a national province.
And the
Yes.
controller of this revolt is me.
Getting it out of the way early. What the hell, Loon?
All right, Russia exists. Hello,
What the hell?
Russia.
What the hell is a north? Who would live up there? It's
And
all
let's see, out of the now 12 generic generals that exist thanks to the X-Pack,
Bad, 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 bad.
number 6.
pretty all right, actually.
Fuck.
Although, all that matters there is the 2 maneuver.
Yep.
He doesn't have
mean,
any troops to
Number
fight
6?
with yet.
Oh, I'm looking at the admirals. Never mind.
For all intents and purposes, my generic or my name general and my 2 A's are going to march right in there and be like, "What is
Yeah,
all
th-
this?"
this revolt
Get outta
has
here.
no hope. It is immediately going to be stomped on
What's
round 1.
good? Just the local boyars show up with 1,000 leg breakers. Like, what's good?
Yeah, they've got a -5. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to add, just doing rough
So I heard
math,
there's been some
plus a million.
misunderstandings about the Tsar.
Who's been calling him terrible?
Yeah, you can add like a +12 to that right off the bat. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be gone in turn 1.
So that is events resolved.
Okay.
Welcome to diplomacy phase. Begin negotiation.
well. First and
First
foremost,
things. Talk amongst yourselves.
how y'all doing? I'm
Go
Spain.
fuck yourself, Spain.
I'm Spain. I just re-entered the whole global diplomacy market now that everyone doesn't hate me as much anymore, with the exception of the Netherlands, who've decided they want to stab me.
Russia declares war on Spain.
Of course.
No, I'm kidding.
Hello, Spain.
Hey, France.
You burnt down a few of my houses.
Yeah,
year.
the thing is that was okay. I'm pretty sure.
Really? That's all you got.
Anyway, how you doing?
That's fine, though. That's not a crime. I say so.
How's
Totally.
Milan? How is
Well, Milan's
Milan?
mine.
Yes, how's it doing?
Shockingly
Wow.
unburnt down. Ah. Anyway, France, I need to march across the country. Or I could just use boats. I do
Don't
have boats.
it.
You know what? I've just got boats. Never mind.
You're going
I
to
was gonna
launch
say,
naval invasion of the Netherlands.
What are you offering me?
Nothing now. Like I said, I'm just going to use boats.
Damn, I was going to turn you down.
I'm going to invade boat country on boat.
Listen, by the way, France, I didn't declare war on you. You get to. It's your fault that you decided to let your houses burn down.
That was the ghost of
Look.
the Bourbon Dynasty in Bradway's place.
That was. I can't.
You would have
Moving
gotten
on
on board. You
quickly.
would have done it too.
Moving on.
Hey, Netherlands, what's up?
I'm on fire and I'm ready to fucking punch a Spaniard.
Cool. That's all I really needed to say there. Just wanted to check your temperature.
That's Dutch diplomacy, right there.
Hey, England.
Yo,
You got maps.
I do have maps.
England and France.
Would
can
you like
trade
75
maps.
gold?
I would like 75 gold. What maps do you want?
I would like to buy.
Wait, what maps don't you have of his?
I would
I
like
got-
to buy Gulf of Amazon and Sea
Oh
of
wait,
Natal.
wrong person.
Yeah. Sea of Natal,
Marines.
so... Oh, the ones that are next to my southern passage. So these two? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
I would like to buy those maps.
Sure.
Commerce.
Yeah, we'll talk over specifics of where... I guess you're heading to India, like, off-screen. But yeah,
Yep.
I'll have a minor stipulation on that, but that's okay by me.
That's fine.
Also, I should probably say hi to my newest neighbor. Hi, Russia. How are you?
Are we feeling all negotiated?
Dobrovechi.
I'm feeling pretty good.
What?
It's Russian for good evening.
Oh, okay.
Look, I've been sitting on that joke for 2 weeks.
I can't diplome with you, so yeah. Oh wait, I have. This is just diplomacy between majors right now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We are discussing diplomacy between majors.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I need to do any diplomacy with anyone right now. I say, having been.
I don't need to
Adam.
diplome with anyone ever, says Spade, immediately after a coalition of everyone else. Slammed
No,
into
it's
their
the
throne.
Europeans that are wrong.
If you want to talk Spain, I'm listening, but you're going to have to offer something.
No,
Okay.
at least not for now. France, I will get back to you eventually. I promise.
That doesn't sound
That-
ominous.
No, I mean that in a supportive way. It's okay.
I'm going to burn down the rest of your houses.
Okay. Okay. I was worried you were upset you never set fire to Brittany.
Oh no, it's fine. Like I would have loved to, but well, I mean, Brittany, fuck that. I was more worried about like trying to set fire to Burgundy. Burgundy, I was just I was in the process, and then someone marched over and stopped me.
Yeah, those
Who
Hessians,
did
they're
that?
vicious.
All right.
Terrible.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Enjoy your war.
So, formal declarations of treaties in initiative order. Are the Netherlands declaring any treaties? Offering any treaties?
No, I'm good.
Is England offering any treaties?
I'm offering 2 maps to France for the 75 gold they offered me, which I believe is in this phase, I believe. Sure, let's go with that.
Sure.
Is this also where we give gifts?
Yes. Gifts
Okay.
are agreements during treaties.
Sure. I also offer 50 gold to the Netherlands. Have fun.
Aha, I'm bankrolling.
Yeah! I'll take that.
If you had talked to me, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it, but you didn't talk to me.
Oh, England! England, the moment I'm free of all my many hell wars, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
The Ottoman Empire offers to extend the Anglo-Ottoman Defense Pact.
Sold!
You were saying, Spain.
I mean, I meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
We're gonna wrestle for the next 400 years.
But at least not during the Crusade.
Maybe during the Crusade, who knows?
I think England just got called into the Crusade.
No, what? No.
No,
away. I don't
no.
want
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Crusade rules are separate from normal.
The war
like,
declaration happened during peace phase last turn.
Okay.
mhm.
Now next turn.
Oh, actually, there is one declaration that I will probably end up doing.
Well, you will get to that when it's your initiative. Russia, are you offering any treaties?
Russia's good out here for now.
All right.
Russia does give a sidelong glance to England.
We'll talk.
Spain.
Well, I was gonna offer, hey, Russia.
What's up?
You know, your younger brother, your older brother, Portugal, was a good friend of mine.
Oh boy.
Is that so?
Does Russia want maps?
What is Russia going to do with maps?
I don't know. Do you want maps?
Why does Russia need maps?
Hey, Loon, can you scroll over to my boat tech real fast?
It's bad, yeah, but I mean, you could just go ahead and check stuff out. Eventually, you could set up Russian colonies.
I don't have... I have a conquistador, that's it, and his job is to go to Siberia.
I'm just saying, if you want maps, I can provide.
I'll keep it in mind.
What
but for
about
now,
Russ, Florida?
Yeah, Russian Florida. Think about that.
Russia has zero use for maps.
Russian Florida. You mean Kamchatka?
Oh my god.
Wait, hold up. I actually need to check the map right now. Does Russia have a port?
Have you built it yet?
No, I haven't. There's an
Russia
event
does
that
not
gets me
have a port yet. Nua isn't a port yet.
Yeah, the event for Russia and Russia alone for Russia to finally have a
Russia
port.
can't have any boats yet.
I can't do boats.
You could conquer Finland.
Is that where Arkan?
I don't have boats.
You can walk over to the Finland.
No, you can't.
Listen,
You can
No,
walk
I
to
think you
Finland.
actually can.
I can.
Oh,
But,
is that
also?
straight? Okay.
Also, I've been looking at.
There's not water here.
Okay, now
There's
now,
land right along
but,
the
like
edge.
a little bit of inside baseball here. Now that I don't have to deal with only Portugal and rest of the world, I've actually been looking at the events, and I don't want to stir the hornet's nest that is Sweden just yet.
To remember, visualized here, the map is cutting off. There's a whole rest of a gulf there, and then, like, Finland is up there.
yeah.
And it's just that the
Finland-
extreme north of Scandinavia is considered inaccessible for game purposes.
Dang.
Sweden's big.
Arkhangelsk is up here somewhere.
Also, for the chat,
Not yet. It will be someday.
St. Petersburg isn't a Peter the Great related thing or St. Petersburg related thing. That's just there's an event that fires off where England and Russia make a deal, and I get a free port out of it.
Archangel springs into existence later.
And then the Russian CTZ exists.
At half power.
And then St. Petersburg makes it
God.
full power.
Okay,
And
no,
then
actually,
we'll-
just regular. Let's let this go as the. I will defend you if necessary.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Russia's been watching the rest of Europe and doesn't know if
France
a deal with
has
Spain is.
France has no further actions.
All right, all treaties have been offered. Any fresh declarations of war? Would the Netherlands like to also rebel against some other countries while they're up and active?
If there are any other Spains in any of their planes of existence, they're all declared war on too. Otherwise, nah, I'm good.
Oh no! The universe where France is Spain.
England
Nah,
declaring
well,
any
that'll
wars.
You know, I kind of wanted to, but I'll pass.
I am not declaring any additional wars. Russia, are you going to war?
Not yet.
Spain, would you like to declare any bonus wars in the midst of your current state of too many wars?
Of 3 wars. technically, because I technically also the one who's
Yeah,
at
you also
war
have the
with,
Corsican
Corsica.
revolt.
Yeah. No, I think I'm good for now.
Spain will never not be at war.
You
Well,
sure?
France, declare any extra wars. Well, any
France
wars.
declares war on the concept of war. We're having
Bold.
peace.
Oh, dang. We've got pacifist France. Interesting.
Unbelievable.
By the way, when can we play these cards?
Whenever it is valid for them to be played by their context. Some of them specify a phase when they happen. Others
Looking-
just figure out from what they say on them when it makes sense to play them.
Yeah, it's look. The exact rules text says unless specified, counters to cards can be played at any time.
So that brings us over to activation of minor countries.
I don't.
Where so that
Uh,
falls to
Genoa's
defensively.
already-
Yeah,
Genoa
Genoa
is
is
already
active
active.
for their event.
Yes. Which I don't have to mess with that at all.
I
I will
think
try to
Venice
activate
and
North
Hope
Africa group.
and Tuscany are also already active.
Everything in the Crusade group is automatically activated. I believe.
Yeah, all the Crusade
Which is-
countries are already in the fight.
Yeah. So I just need to roll for them. Habsburg, I can't activate until next turn. We discussed on,
Yes.
which is fun. I'll admit that. Okay. Let me see what I've got here. War. Yep.
North Africa
Papacy,
group is staying out of the fight.
Tuscany, Genoa.
Probably for the best.
Okay. I can't really activate anymore because I don't have anyone else. Let's roll the dice now, I guess. Okay.
And Eurogroup is actually, because of how rough all the Balkan terrain is, the nearest member of Eurogroup is, or wait, no, Transylvania itself.
Yeah, they're pretty close to Venice.
Still more than 6. Because many rivers, so,
Oh, gotcha.
so Eurogroup. Eurogroup will not be active. Vassals are keeping quiet. If Poland were in, then they would have shot right back up to being very interested in what's happening.
Oh, absolutely.
That saves me a bunch of administration later. Influence rolls. Diplomatic influence can happen now. Get ready.
I forget because I haven't done this for a while. Okay, we all tap them and then 3, 2, 1 countdown. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Give me a moment.
Second.
Wait, I think that's the right country. Is that the country I'm declaring on? One moment.
All right. France is ready.
Un momento.
Ready.
Check something real quick. Okay, I'm good to go.
One last moment. Oh, that was the wrong button.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, never mind.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, no, I hit the side of my mouse and it
Yep.
decided, oh, that was the back button. Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
That's 3 ready.
I'm ready.
I am just gonna double check to see how many I can do this turn. This period. I can do 4 this period. Dang.
And I'm back to my money being the limiter on this rather than my ability to do things.
Hey, you're welcome with that money, bud.
No, like thank you, but like it's weird to be like limited by a cash supply again after months.
My my income for turn massively dropped. So
Okay.
that's weird.
I'm ready.
All right, reveal.
on the concept of diplomacy.
Right. So I can do diplomacy with NPC Venice, right?
Yes.
Yep.
But you can't
They
raise
have
them
a
past
diplomatic track.
vassalization.
Yes.
Never mind. You can't raise them to vassalization, so never mind. I don't do that one.
The Netherlands is making an action against someone I own, but I'm allowing it to happen. I'm not going to compete.
Yep.
Mainly because I don't have money to do so.
Alright. Fuck. I have to remember how to do diplomacy rolls.
Hey, Loon, real quick. Are the Protestants and Orthodox considered to be heresy against each other, so newbie gets a massive penalty? Dang, I was hoping they wouldn't
Your
be the case.
differing religions.
You might get something still, newbie.
It's fine.
Until period 4.
This might be on the big rule sheet. I do think from way long time ago. Yes, I have this marked. Bear with me as I remember to do mechanics that I did not care about for like 3 months.
Oh, fuck off, Pope.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Oh, fuck off, Pope.
Okay, Tuscany, though. Tuscany's a vassal again. Thank goodness.
Okay,
Pope was too
so
bloodthirsty.
Damn
Pope
it.
must crusade.
different religion.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to add in the bonus for just having the diplomacy medium, so add 2 to each of those. Sorry.
Sure. Okay.
No progress with Oman.
Okay. So, I think going over everything here, I have this is just a D10.
So, because Hesha was not, I need to relook at that rule. Hesha was a player-controlled country, but it was not defended. So I
No
don't.
Just do it
progress with
normally.
Astrakan.
Just
Yeah.
do it normally.
Okay, I
So-
didn't remember if they had resistance or not, or if they just tanked.
Also, don't you get a +5 to Hessian on the first turn that you turn over?
Do I?
Yeah. You get it on a Hessen and also Hansa. It's in
Oh.
the extra errata rule, so add a +5 onto that, so it's 17.
17. Okay.
And then just minus
17
2d10.
minus.
Well,
Okay.
shit. You at least got something, man.
Net of 1. So what's that get me?
Marriage.
Marriage. Just a marriage.
Knowledge.
Slash roll D10 minus 2 D10. Yeah, because +1 per support action. Okay, yeah, all right.
And you've got the -4 in there, newbie?
That's it. My diplomacy is 4, so the -4 makes it just a D10. Russia's not really supposed to be. Russia's not really supposed to be making diplomacy. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, Ivan the
hold on.
Terrible, famously diplomatic ruler.
Great guy. Everybody loved him.
Everyone loved Ivan the Terrible. Okay, so Venice, I can't move past EG. Pope decides that the Pope would actually lose 1 if we weren't in a crusade, and therefore he can't go below EG right now.
I
Okay,
don't think you go
just
down
to-
if you roll a negative.
Yeah, negative result on an influence check
Oh,
just
it's just
means
neutral?
nothing happens.
Okay. Regardless, he can't go below. The Pope can't go below an EG right now, anyway.
I just want to double check on this one. The current Euro religion map falls as Protestant, but the Euro reference spreadsheet says it's Catholic.
Because I think it's changes in the Reformation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
because
some
of
of them.
Smuckaldon.
Smuckaldon. Okay, it might have been that because I know there's Protestant ones on here. But I will roll assuming it is Protestant for the time being.
Yeah, I believe they are Protestant.
Much better.
Oh, nice. Damn.
That
Yeah,
was
Palatinate became Protestant in Reformation Phase 3.
Mhm.
So that is straight up to Entry and Garib with Falls.
So that's where the Platinate is.
And let's work out the marriage.
Wow, you really did go all the way up to EG in one move. Nice job.
Yeah, no, I was not expecting that. Let's see.
Ooh, sorry about that.
No worries.
Who's
Uh,
Influences
received-
carrying on.
Yeah, I forget what I was saying before I got that call, but I'm gonna make my my rolls on Denmark. So this was actually something me and Chrome were talking about, and we weren't sure, and we wanted to run this past you, Loon. Can you make multiple attempts on the same country in the same turn?
I don't recall anything that would say you can't.
Okay,
That, yeah.
so first roll, no. Second roll,
You hate to see
Or-
it happen.
Okay, looking now, I am seeing must choose a different country for each diplomacy action per turn.
okay. I will only
is in there.
spend 20.
Save money.
Yeah.
Save money if you just want to target Denmark, or choose a different target.
There was a different target to an extent, but there's an event that can happen this phase that would just literally undo all that work immediately, and it's very likely that's going to fire off. So I'll not. And I don't think that there's any other countries.
So we have resolved diplomacy.
Yep, I'm good to go.
At the end of the diplomatic turn, the Pope gives me 150 ducats.
Damn. Is that every turn or just the first
That's
time?
every turn during the Crusade.
Damn.
That crusading
Dang.
money.
So is it
Crusading money
50
is very.
and then the 100, or is it just 150?
The 50 is not applied during the Crusade. It is changed to 150 at the end of diplomatic turn,
Okay.
which means it is counted as in a different pool from the vassalization money as well. Stuff like
Yes,
that.
also, so the various countries that also are now defined in the X packs, I have them over here in this does not exist bubble off the
And
table.
by the way,
Corsica
I
could
can-
exist soon, maybe.
Yes. By the way, Corsica is probably going to exist. Anyway, I actually can reverse engineer the 50 ducats from the Pope if I had to. Like every turn that I was supposed to be getting it.
Loon, do I need to list my zones here as anything, or no? Because these are annexed.
Yeah, you can, for like record keeping, I would just say include those in your initial tax base.
Okay. So I don't
So-
get. Do I get victory points for these each turn, or?
No, because you already had them from the events.
Okay.
So because a ton of stuff happened, can we just list off what happened with our stuff? Like
Yeah, go for it.
like Saxony went up to me to CE, and I got vassal of Scotland.
I have an arranged marriage with Hessian and the Hessians, and I went straight up to entry in war with Falls.
Loon?
Nothing happened to me.
Doc?
Parma and Tuscany became vassal again.
Damn. Aren't
They
those,
were
like,
at
really
EG.
high rolls.
Like they were relatively easy to do.
France had a nice discussion with itself.
Yeah, Tuscana is just a 6, and you rolled like what, a 14 or something ridiculous about.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Ivan is not built for diplomacy.
I don't know what
Russia
you're
is
talking
new
about.
here.
Oh wait, did I mix them up mentally? Oh shit, no, Parma's not a vassal. I
Oh,
thought I saw that 3, and I think I read 13 there. That's just a 3. There's no
you
one
might have
before
also
it.
just on the 10 right above it. Either way,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I
something
didn't
like that.
actually bring that up to be a dick about that. I was just
No,
curious
that
how
was
other people did.
that was an honest mistake. I just double checked because you brought it up.
Which
Was
sounds
not
like
trying to
then
cheat
we're done
people.
with diplomacy.
Yeah.
It's time for income. It's time to fluctuate the exotic goods prices.
Oh my
Time for
god.
me to write down that I'm ceding a lot of provinces to the Netherlands because
Oh, yeah.
I don't own them anymore.
So
yeah.
this is mainly just, again, me being dumb and I haven't looked at the rest of this map for a while, but I'm finally starting to realize that you have like 2 borders on a lot of these countries, where one is like, this is where a country is annexed, and the other one is like the country's original natural borders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that matters for like rebellions can try to give provinces back to their original country.
Hey, I just noticed something. There are 2 stacks of Netherlands ships in the North Sea. Like
What?
Look.
Oh
like,
yeah, there are weird.
I
No,
don't
no, 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 no,
know.
no.
No, those are the ones
at-
that are in Trade Zone Netherlands,
Right.
Yeah.
which is
This
right
is
Oh
here.
right,
Netherlands.
yeah. This is
Oh.
your
Trade Zone Netherlands exists.
Yeah.
And this is Trade Zone North Sea.
Yes.
Okay.
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 All right. So what are
Hadn't-
the
had to deal with
provinces
that
that I
yet.
immediately had to cede to the Netherlands? I should have wrote this down while we were doing it. That is my mistake there. And do you know what they are?
The what?
They
The
are-
huh?
What are your
Friesen,
national provinces? There?
Den Haag, Holland, Friesen,
And remember that
Zeeland.
the places in revolt also don't provide their tax income.
Yes, but I don't own. I don't write them down as
Yeah,
having ceded.
You haven't seeded them yet.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm just going to
one
grab
second,
all the
I've got a
stuff
quicker
and
list.
move it off to the side. I'm just going to move it off to the side. I will Control Z it back in a second, just so it's easier
Yeah,
to read,
no,
okay?
yeah. I've also got a quicker list because it's in the list of economic stuff on the reference sheet. If I can just pull the damn table up. Where are you, income?
Because I've actually ceded a lot of provinces, so I need to write these down. You know.
Mm-hmm. Europe
All right.
references, that's it.
So most of the exotic goods are at their price caps. Let's see
Mhm.
about the chances to decline.
So
Uh-oh.
the provinces are Brabant, Den Haag, Friesen, Gueldre, Holland, and Zeeland.
EDO drops back.
Holland, Friesen, Zeeland, Brabant, Gueldre. So 6 of them.
Spice drops back.
Okay. Read off the ones that I'm missing. So
Hold steady.
ooh, Holland
Although-
is worth 16 by itself.
With Portugal not yet re-annexed, no one is trading in spice and Chinaware right now.
Hmm.
So those prices only matter academically. Fish is at 5, fur is at 7. Income
doesn't move.
accordingly.
Hooray.
Someday soon, I'll have to care about what the hell an exotic good is.
Do you have the numbers for all those provinces, Doc? I can read them too if you need them.
I just wrote them down. It's good. I also lost Malta and Sardinia.
And Nord.
Yes.
Nord.
Okay, I'm going to Control Z these back into place then.
2.
Mhm.
Ironically, Nord was saved the revolt because
There
it
might have
got
been a reason I
conquered.
asked for Nord.
Which one was how much was Nord worth? 5?
5.
Okay.
So wait, I just looked up the exact definition of this CTZ versus STZ. A CTZ is the country's trade zone comprised of the C zone containing the circular trade symbol and all adjacent C zones. The circle symbol is in the North Sea one. Is that really 2 separate things?
Yes.
Yes, like
Because
if you look
the
in
one is
Van
what you
Biscay,
have an advantage in, and the other is the public zone that's out there for everybody.
in
Oh,
Van
okay.
Biscay, there's no what is it, the STC, but there is 2 CTZs, France and Spain.
Yeah, some trade zones overlap.
So, just to make
That
sure,
part of the definition mostly matters for like naval combat, makes it harder to do trade. on the turn after
Okay,
fighting has
so
happened.
the Baltic, the Channel, and the Norwegian Sea are not my CTZ, or is it just the North Sea, or is it also including them because they're adjacent?
They are adjacent, so the trade zone is considered to occupy all of that water.
Got it. Okay.
Who wants to guess how far down my my money went from this?
420.
I'd say about 200.
I went from 213 to 115 on my province income.
Oh, I was
Oof.
including the 100 from the Atlantic trade zone.
Yeah, so it's going to be basically it's 198. 'Cause I don't get that the Atlantic Trade Center anymore. Yeah.
How large is the tax footprint of you and your allies?
Oh yeah, you guys are at war.
We are fighting.
Oh, right. That's important.
Got to include that in the foreign index.
Given I just wrote it down though, so I know it. Right now it is technically speaking from the Netherlands, even though they're not making this much, it's 98. Or a combination of Netherlands and me. 98 plus. Actually, the combination of Netherlands and me, it's 228. That's what we're negatively contributing to it, basically, I think.
And how much am I How much am I just subtracting from you from my FTI?
Yeah, what are your base amounts right now?
Yeah, actually, good point. My base amount is 115 right now.
Okay.
I am currently a footprint of 219.
Oh, right, and then you need to write out your vassals as well, Spain. Or
Right,
anyone at
okay.
war with you.
Mm-hmm. Let me bring up the FTI chart. Okay, there it is. All right, so for me, it is me and my vassals. And it's just the vassals that contributed, right? Not the EGs.
Yes.
If they're at war with you, though, if they're in the war with you, they are also going to be blocking.
Okay.
yours.
If they're in the war,
Yeah.
they're also embargoing your
Yeah.
enemy.
The entirety of Italy is at war with the Ottomans, but
Less
only
Genoa.
Yeah, only Genoa and Tuscany are relevant towards the Netherlands, though.
No, Genoa's just out of it.
Genoa is still at war. Okay, actually, yeah, no. So just Tuscany is relevant towards the Netherlands. And Genoa is not relevant towards Turkey. Okay, sure.
Oh no, this is the last turn Doria's active.
Parma's worth, I think. I have this written down. Parma's worth 6. Okay.
Alright, I've accounted for Venice's tax base in there as well. So I've got my
You
FTI
know-
bracket worked out.
You know, I have to hand it to my past self. I completely forgot that I was a complete bastard in the Spanish and French trading zones and stuffed them full of Dutch ships. It's a present to my present self from my past self being a dick.
I really appreciate that you didn't stick any in the English zone, because I would not be helping you right now.
I'm sure that can be fixed.
I mean, I'm also amenable to having them leave the French zone or ignore them being sunk. They're sticking around in Spain, though.
What is
It's gonna go ahead and generate some loans here. Hello.
Oh,
Oh, dead.
Oh
What
my.
is the Venice?
Well,
tax
-1 on
base?
all of those for my current stability. But
Venetian tax base was, let me look.
it's 24. I just added up, or 34. It's 34.
It's 43.
43.
Well, unless it changed when it became an NPC.
Well, you lost Ionia.
Right.
hey, what's up? It's mine now.
So 34. Okay. That looks like Iona is only worth 3. That wouldn't make sense number-wise. It would just be 40.
So it's 7. All right, I missed Ragusa while looking over it. So 9, 12. 16, 26, 38 remaining tax base.
Okay.
So that is an offer of a loan of $90 for at 8% for 2 turns. I'll take that.
All right, I wrote him down for determining that thing. Oh god, these wars are going to be tearing me apart economically.
You're getting 150 gold from the Pope.
I'm
It's great,
losing
you'll love
more
it.
than that. I'm losing more than that this turn compared to compared to my baseline though.
Have you tried just
Fair.
being in a permanent state of mass violence, though? It's great.
Yeah, I mean,
Automania just got out of that.
Do you know how much blood can soak into your throne?
yeah.
Think about it.
All right. I'm extremely going to look through the tapes, and I'm going to mark down exactly how many turns in a row I was at least AM with Pope. And I'm going to mark them all down, and I'm going to adjust the inflation and whatnot, and I'll actually do the numbers as necessary.
A strongly worded IOU from the Pope.
I owe you like $1,000.
I mean, I swear we talked about it at one point.
Probably, but I just straight up did not, remember. And I just flat out did not mark it down at any point.
Yeah, I vaguely remember Loon saying something about you getting your lunch money from the Pope, but I don't know when that was.
That
Whatever, it's been months.
Yeah.
So what is the number that the money that I'm missing from Ottomans and the Netherlands?
219 out of me.
It is 64 out of me.
Okay.
Guess I should be making sure my income's all set to go. Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing that in the background because, hey, Netherlands trading company, lots of manufactories, lots of new provinces. I gotta reset up all that math again.
And you said none of the trade things fluctuated, correct, Loon? All of them.
Products of
Let me
the
rephrase that.
Orient, or spices declined?
Spice and products of the Orient seem to go down by 1, but
Yeah.
no one's using those anyway.
They
so.
declined, but they are idle.
Now, what we're not seeing is that decline is what caused the downfall of Portugal.
There's going to be a breakdown in Africa soon. I can feel it.
I mean, I want there to be. I want the Portuguese to suffer as much as possible, as quickly as possible, so that then they can offer to become my vassal.
I think you got to beat them up first.
I don't. It's just part of an event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. God, my DTI is gonna go down a lot because of this. Damn.
I'm going to break it up, but I am sorry in advance for the wall of text that my admin actions are going to be. I'm really sorry. It's just a wall of,
I
hey,
haven't
you
even
got 10
gotten-
gold, I can do that.
I haven't even gotten there yet.
So newbie, how's Russia doing up there?
Oh, we're existing.
A perpetual state of meh.
Perpetual state of, oh, apparently Phil just decided I can't do anything.
That's Phil.
Like, I had previous plans of being Russia and, like, actually being Russia. And then it's like, oh, actually, just not allowed.
I do like that you get to
So-
show one of the random rules of that you can just build a colony directly next to a province you own because you control Ural.
Yep.
That's neat. Sorry, Loon, I cut you off.
So, how's income doing? Are we wrapping up on
I
income?
have.
I'm working on
Yep.
it still. I need to go
Mostly caught
through.
up.
I have a lot of things that changed this income turn, so I'm still writing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mine did plus 20. So it should be minus 20. Events 0.
That should be more than that.
Stability bonus for 3 stability is 10%, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, hey, yeah, thank you. I forgot about that.
Round it up.
Yeah, because you can't have 7/10ths of a ducat or 9/10ths or whatever.
Okay.
Finished up on income. Ready to do admin.
Same.
Writing it out right now.
Oh.
Well, I suppose I should
That was-
also then, type in my admin actions.
No, it's another fun for Russia and Russia alone thing. Russia starts at 1 and 1 for DTI and FTI. Who wants to guess what my caps are for the first turn?
Hey,
1
newbie.
and 1?
One.
Wow.
Newbie.
What?
How valuable are trade posts?
What do you mean?
What do they give you for money?
1.
Just one ever?
Just 1. They're purely for exporting and for making it easier to travel.
Okay.
They give you 1 unless you make it a plus, and then they give you 2. But that's investing a lot in order to make it a plus. The whole reason I did a lot of that as Portugal was because it gave me a victory point.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Yeah. If you want to actually get money out of something, colonies are the way to go.
And sometimes the tolerance is much lower than the
That's the
actual
thing.
colonization.
If you're trying to make trade routes easier on the ocean, sometimes a trade post is better than a colony. Sometimes a colony is better than a trade post, depending on how easy it is to put it down.
ready for admin.
Gross income has been figured out. Okay. All right. I'm done.
Ready for... yeah, so you did income, now you have to set up for admin, right?
I just finished up income.
Okay.
Man, Chrome, remember how we spent like an hour going over my possibilities for this turn? It feels like the best laid plans of Mice and Man.
Hey, I couldn't expect you to hit corruption.
Well, no, corruption, it barely affects anything I'm doing. That just makes the cost of the units I'm buying to be a little bit more. I'm talking more about the land tech thing.
Yeah, it also means, doesn't corruption double the cost of all, like, activities? Like, passive cost double, active cost double, and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah. Which just still means I'm going to do that.
It's not going to cost
exploration.
much because you're hardly going to need to.
Hey, Crumb, it's not going to cost much because I took a fucking 100 off of my expenditures for this turn.
I'm just saying.
So, question relating to rest of the world. Excuse me, admirals.
Go ahead.
I know that there is a rule where you can place them in Europe so long as their first action is to get the hell out of Europe.
Rest of the world admirals have permission to leave. They are not required to leave.
Okay, so
Yes.
then I will be leaving them.
And
in Europe because I
also-
only have one boat.
Also, remember that rest of the world admirals can't explore. Well, they don't give a bonus to exploration.
Well, I have two different admirals. Is the reason I was asking the question. One of them is a rest of the world admiral who is also a pirate, and one of them is a explorer.
Okay, I think you can
Oh,
flip
you
the
got
explorer.
the pirate?
Yes, Venom Stand.
The pirate also can explore.
No, pirates cannot explore.
Yeah,
He cannot explore, but I
their
have.
Their unit can move into unexplored territories, but you will not get a maneuverability bonus from them being there.
Right.
Oh, okay. The good news is, by letting some armies fall apart and just a slight numbers like shifting of things, I like just like noticing the slight number shift. I don't pay anything on maintenance,
Nice.
Nice.
which is important because this is a corruption turn. I would pay double on maintenance
Oh.
because
Ooh,
my
that
base
is very
force has
important.
changed, of course. That was how I
Yes.
made notice that.
Corruption
Bro-
turns.
Welcome to fighting during corruption, or existing during corruption.
Yeah.
The economy.
It's a great place.
So are we ready to... Or wait, before admin actions, purchases happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which
maintenance and
is a
purchasing
whole damn
happens.
thing for me.
So unit purchases. I will declare my purchases. Russia is purchasing 5 detachments.
You don't need to announce the purchases on me.
If you're buying by counters, it would be a limit of 4 detachments on you.
I am buying 4 detachments.
All right.
Wait, why can't I? Oh, I'm on the wrong point.
Buying by numbers. Such numbers as will cause
Okay, so
2 fleet minus to appear.
Corruption, which makes my detachment purchase amount on par with most other people.
as part of the admin phase starting, I'm going to play the card in my hand. It is the Nobles card, where I can choose one of receive D$100, which I will not be taking, or a 3-up roll to see if I get 2 free veteran land attachments. So I'm going to be going for that. And do I get it?
More fun Russia stuff.
I
My infantry cost is dirt cheap. A detachment for me is 5 ducats right now.
So to play the card, do I hit discard in the UI for 120?
Drag it out of your hand onto the table, because they don't get destroyed
Okay.
yet.
France has refilled its army plus and army minus.
Is there a pre-allocated zone for the cards, or should I just put it down?
Not yet, just put it somewhere off table. They can magically, automatically be drawn back into the deck when it's time to refresh.
Okay.
So there's no worries there.
So I get 2 veteran detachments for free on top of my already uncapped purchasing limits at this turn. So time to buy a shit ton of boats.
Boats.
Because turns out, even though I started with next to no money, Holland's income's pretty good.
Yeah, you get the center and everything immediately. So Get a plus 100. Congratulations.
Also, your DTI FTI is also banging.
My DTI and FTR are great. I already threw Dutch merchants all over the damn ocean. So I'm in a pretty good position right now for...
How much do you get from all of those Dutch merchant things, your minor monopolies and such?
Oh, you know.
A few.
15, 20, a lot. I just counted. Not a fan. And by the way, to be nice, because I remember reading the rule in the second expansion, I will not be competing out your merchants over in the Baltic Sea just yet, because otherwise you have to pay more money for ships.
Wait, I do?
You and I
that's
have
weird.
that thing where we need to have
Yes.
at least 2 merchants over in the Baltic Sea, unless we have...
Either 2
a
merchants
certain
in the
amount of-
Baltic or some number of colonies in forested provinces in the Americas.
Right. For
Yeah.
the wood trade. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Boat
Until you get over
shipyard
to
is very
America.
hungry.
Yeah. So I'll leave that be for now.
Yeah, no, thank you for the heads up and the, not very subtle threat.
Just do what I do and just have forests in your country.
What the fuck is wood?
I do
That-
have a forest.
You
That
have
sounds
a
like
Wait
whale.
for my mine to appear in that forest when I eventually roll a you get a mine event.
it sounds like something that isn't a swamp.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it's Welsh.
Yeah, I know.
So mean. All right, France is done with purchases.
I'm not actually buying anything this turn.
What if you bought something?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
It's double the money for the same number of things. Your things are more valuable.
There's a reason for why I'm not doing it.
The number
Maybe
went
I
up,
should've-
though.
Maybe I should have declared war on Spain. Nah.
Yes, let's see. I have a big vertical list of all the event numbers for the period, so I can mark off which ones are done and which ones are active and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Just alongside the normal
Mm-hmm.
record sheet. Oh, you can use your 2 reinforce rolls on the Italian miners.
Yeah, I will be doing that in a moment.
And I guess, yeah, since Genoan Civil War is happening by event, they have a separate reinforce check.
Yes.
Any miner activated by an event automatically gets reinforced check.
Yeah. So you can set up that in place of your purchases.
I'm immediately moving all my armies outside of my space, so I'm not just covering over all of Holland's stuff, too. Jesus Christ.
While we're waiting for that to resolve, hey everyone, viewing. Also part of the X-Pack, hey, I have 2 new Pashas. I have even more Pashas.
Oh, God.
Meet Diamel and Aaron. They're helpers. They're going to help so much.
They're not corrupt.
Hardly corrupt at all.
Their stats aren't bad.
They're reasonable, for now.
Until corruption.
Yeah, when you said that they were helpers, that I thought it was another return of, Salim the useless.
We
What
found
about
them in
a
the
taller
basement.
Salim?
There were just 2 Pashas in the basement.
Why is Salim 000?
Yeah!
Salim, who costs $6 a turn to do nothing. He's great. I love him.
Sometimes you need to be reminded that Phil gave you a literally useless unit.
Well, before he
Phil.
went corrupt, he had 1 point of soldiers and was still a 000 general.
And only costs 3.
Phil.
I mean, there has to be some limiting factor to Automania. It's supposed to be the Crusade, but
But
apparently the other side of the Crusade is
He's
has
also rank
corruption.
Z. Anyone else can override Salim by existing. By having working
Any-
arms and speaking words?
Being in the same shouting distance.
Plenty of people without arms are more effective at generalship than Salim.
Where's the damn...
Okay. I'm through with
Strategizing
purchases.
Oh my
doesn't really
God.
require the limbs.
But how can you point at a map?
Just look at it.
Okay, I wrote out all my admin actions so I can do the reinforces now.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be doing 3 reinforcements. I'm gonna do 1 for, I believe, Tuscany.
Tuscany.
Tuscans.
Tuscany actually has like an army available to it. I think like an A-, maybe, probably, maybe.
Maybe.
Go to the big ref list of all militaries.
Toscana has caps of 2 infantry detachments, 1 naval detachment.
So it's actually higher than most of them, if I remember right.
It's the same as the papacy.
Yeah, so Papal Base Force, 1 of either. Tuscan Base Force, 1 land.
There you go. Okay, well, for the Papal Base Force is definitely going to be the
Just
boat.
gonna paste a couple of these into the ocean for you.
Mhm. Papal Base Force will definitely be the naval detachment. Okay. Of which actually, which of these is the naval detachment? I just realized that now.
It is the boat marker, but not the
Without
one
it.
with like a circle on it.
Here we go. Naval detachment.
Yeah, the
is
one
like
that lacks a
5.
plus one. Yeah, it's 5 ships. So if that one isn't being used yet, this one will be Tuscan Base Force.
So just again, because aside from Hell War, I didn't do a whole lot of reinforcing and building up armies en masse. If I just have 4 detachment tokens, regardless of their composition, I can just squish them into an army plus that is fully kitted out, or is it taking into account of the actual unit count in that detachment?
If you're fusing them like at combat speed, then you're actually using the amounts.
But like if I'm using them in this phase,
If you're buying,
Oh no!
yeah, I have 2
Oh,
detachments
big.
as part of my.
Anyway, so
Sorry, don't worry about it. Keep going.
yeah. So what are we discussing?
I have 2 detachments as part of my base force. I just got 2 for free from the card, so I was wondering if I could just squish those into an army plus right now.
Not in this case. Well, you could form them into an army token, but it would be from the actual troops that were in them.
You would
Okay.
not suddenly generate
They
artillery.
wouldn't sprout artillery out of nowhere.
Right, that was my question.
Yes.
So, how do I actually determine what's in the country's specific detachment layout? Where
That's
is
on
it?
your main player aid. It
Okay,
should be
that's-
9-1 for you.
One moment.
It is the same sheet. The Venice sheet becomes the Netherlands sheet directly.
Oh, actually, hold on.
You are correct.
Yep, 9-1.
That's the base forces of Venice that are over.
Yeah, Venice base force is in play right now.
Okay.
So that
Correction to
is
self.
a lot of dudes. So I'm just gonna buy in detail here, because again, the special bonus turn for me awakening from Swamp Hut is that there is no actual overtax for
Yes,
buying
so
over
you
my
can just
limits, so I can
kinda-
just pay what I can. I can pay what I can afford.
Levy en masse times 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's.
While you're setting that up, I'm really enjoying, because I pulled up the major aids to help out. Netherlands, for their colony and trade posts, their caps, and this period they have caps, but after this, for periods 4 through 7, it's just yes.
Yeah, no, pretty much.
It's just go.
It is
You can have
all.
as many colony and trade posts as you'd like.
The exact listing is all.
Yeah, I suppose we would also note in this phase that Spain, France, England, you each have an additional missionary who has shown up. Supposing you are not at your limits.
Oh, but this is before the admin action? Hot damn.
So does this count the one you gave us at the start, or is this that one?
No, this would be your current turn missionary, your 1 income.
Okay.
So it'll show up as a missionary unit in Europe or in one of your existing colonies, ready to set out and do things.
They can also start in an adjacent spot to a colony, so long as you know that spot.
Can missionaries explore?
Yes.
Only in land, though.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, they just count as conquistadors.
So the papacy, capital. Only one naval detachment anyway. Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry. This would have to be a land detachment, a land-focused. Yeah, they get 1 land detachment.
I mean, Jesus there could probably start up in cool France. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Just for keeping track of it, I'm going to bring this naval detachment of, like, the few surviving explorer boats back up onto the Euro map. They'll just be sitting in Nile, puzzling over what if there were some way to, like, portage over this and get home to the real sea.
I can sell you some maps.
There's got to be some way to get back to real water where people live and not this garbage water that they've been trapped in for years.
I really need to come over and just see your stuff. You're like, hey, I made it. And you can be like, how the hell are you over here?
What are
I
you?
can sell you some.
How did you cross
tree-
the barrier?
I can sell you some tree trunks to portage your stuff across land.
It was really hard.
What, the Kraken is dead?
I mean, I got past that thing, but as I was coming up this river, apparently some things called hippos attacked me. It was very weird. Oh
Venice gets a
shit,
+5
Venice.
on the reinforcement roll, yeah. +3 for being
Yes.
Venice before 1620, and +2 for being over 31 income. So
Venice big.
Yep,
Venice
NPC
is
Venice is
big.
still big for a while.
yeah,
They fight like a player.
11. On offensive focus, that is 6 attachments worth and 2 multiple campaigns. And hold on, they get a leader. Okay, so an army plus and an army minus, basically.
Their 2 armies get to deploy.
Yes. Where's the Venetian army? There they are.
Yeah, bottom middle. Well, so yeah, Darren, I suppose if you're, all the supply of Dutch counters is near bottom middle as well. I suppose they might be more used to you up top.
Yeah, I've been fine pulling it from below right now. Yeah, I'm just more. As much as I love my names, I think I'm going to have them either not display or be a lot shorter because swamp.
Please go with not display. I can't see anything in there.
Yeah.
The haze.
I will be keeping my king displayed, but everybody else is going to nope.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I need to find out what the Venetian armies are.
Oh, I got that pulled up here. Actually, it doesn't say how much they start with in this period. Never mind.
Because they've switched over to their NPC stats that are in the
I think they're just
rules.
25-5 too.
Yeah, they just go by tech now.
Yep, they're 25-5 too.
Okay.
They have an infantry detachment and that's it? Damn. Well, you're probably going to give them a little bit more.
Oh, I gave them 2 armies.
Damn. Yeah, their caps are 2 armies, yeah.
what are the detachments, the line detachments for them? I'm assuming it's gonna be 9-1.
It's 9-1.
Good, because then that gets immediately absorbed into the minor army over here.
Yeah, Venice has caps of 2 armies and 10 infantry detachments, so they definitely can tussle for a little bit.
So it actually turns this also into an army plus.
I don't know if they'll have any cannon, though, but they'll at least have infantry and cav.
Oh, it becomes an army plus because it started as an army minus. That gets 1.
Gotcha.
It has 1 cannon to start. Okay. All right. I'm done reinforcing.
ready
I'm
for admin.
most of the way through my purchases. There's a lot of building up going on in Holland.
It's like they're mad or something. I don't know why.
Someone set the swamp on fire.
I only set the swamp on fire a few times.
Like I said, someone set the swamp on fire.
Only a
I
few
am-
times.
I
Looks
am
north
no
to England.
relation to anyone that I may or may not have been giving orders to set the swamp on fire.
Looks east to Lorraine.
I don't control the Hessian forces. I don't know what you're talking about.
I control Lorraine.
Uh-huh.
I set fire to Luxembourg.
I killed Mufasa.
No one will ever know.
So
English is sitting over here cracking the knuckles going, yeah, it's good times. Hey, France, you two are also not at war. It's great, right?
Yep. Ignore everything going on behind me within my country.
Yeah,
I'm in 3 wars.
Yeah, you're making up for the
I'm
rest
actually
of us.
in more wars this turn than I was last turn.
Mhm.
But we're not at war.
I'm at
There
war
is
with the
peace.
ocean.
There is peace on the Spanish-French border.
That's true.
So
Karma.
are you putting in Venice's fleet as galley or as warship?
Do they have... Actually, did they even have this? Is this part of the base
The F
forces
minus
that
is part of
you
their base force.
have? Okay. They're probably actually going to need to move stuff, so I think they'd probably be non-galleys.
So that would
The
be...
pile of galleys would be better for transporting.
Oh, the galleys can actually transport? Okay.
Yeah, the galleys can transport a point of infantry each.
Okay, so... What is the fleet side of them?
An A plus is 30 naval, 5 transports. So that's going to be 45 galleys and 2 transports.
Yeah, okay.
Because 30 divided by 2 times 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, 45 galleys, 2 transports. And they have an admiral already, so I'm going to generate a general for them. I'm assuming they just use generic NPC generals now.
They use their national ones that they still have.
Oh, okay.
Roll a 1d3.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, okay. One. That
Pretty
is
good.
233. That is solid.
You don't get the siege machine, but that's okay. I don't think you're going to be trying to siege down too much of the Ottomans.
Let me sort through my too many admirals here. Which of them actually goes on the boats?
Oh, geez. Hold on. There's actually something we need to do beforehand. I need to roll for mercenaries.
Oh yes, because also with the expansion pack, there's more mercenary leaders, and very relevantly, there is now a mercenary conquistador and a mercenary explorer.
So how many total mercenaries we have now? 7?
There are now 7 total mercenaries.
Okay, and this is just something that Loon and I briefly talked about. I think we mentioned it the whole group. Rather than just make it so that there's a pot of 7 mercenaries you reach in, we're just gonna roll like to see which ones show up on
And then,
that turn.
yeah, people who want to bid on mercenaries will bid on the specific ones.
So you're not trying to like get an explorer and then pull a general out.
You're not gonna gotcha this.
So,
But what if?
But what if?
Here, does someone have the 7 rando generals or explorer things, just so I can tell you the number and we'll go with that.
They're all present on the table in the top right.
Top right? Gotcha. Okay. There they are. Okay. All right. And they're numbered 1 to 7, so number 5 is up.
Mercenary
I'll move them down.
5.
Oh, so you got, okay, you got it. Good.
Yep, I'm in here.
Number 6 is up, the
Conquistador for sale.
And Mercenary 2.
General 2, all available for rent this turn. Does anyone want to bid on mercenaries?
I'm good.
What is the lowest bid you can go?
10.
Minimum price is $10.
Nah, I'm all right. Hey, newbie.
What's up?
You can only have 2 units in one spot, so you can't have all 4 of these guys sitting there.
What?
You can move them back to Moscovia.
Who makes these rules?
Phil?
Phil
That's
Thibault,
right.
1993.
In this entire province, you can't fit
40
20
dudes.
people.
Well, no, it's not because of like actually like the number. It's for like supply. You know,
It's logistics.
it's logistics. Yeah. The bigger it is, actually, the harder it would be to fit everything in there for the supplies. Frankly.
Except you could fit 2 armies there.
Yeah.
That's different.
Well,
That's
yeah,
too
it's all
hard.
going to one spot. Yeah.
It's also who
And
the
they
hell
have-
calls it Moscovia over here? It's Muscovy or Moscow? Come on.
Moscovia.
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 How many people are in
Moscovia.
Moscovia. How many people are in these detachments? I should probably figure out these logistics.
Well, if you're buying via detachment, I think yours are actually different than everybody else. I think you've got more cav.
I mean, that would make sense. The Rus should have more cav for at
You're
least a while.
7-3, 7 infantry, 3 cav.
Ooh.
Where
got-
do you see that?
That's
With
on the
2
major aids.
With 2 detachments, you actually have more cavalry in a stack of that than I do in an army plus.
In the major aid, not my
Yeah,
minor.
on your main aid sheet.
On my
It's
main
also
aid sheet.
on the
That's for
Europa
sure.
ref. It's the major aids.
I understand. I just want to know where this is on my personal aid sheet so I can reference
It'll be
it
at the
quickly.
bottom of the purchase and maintenance box.
1 line attachment equals 1 naval detachment equals.
Ah, there it is. 7 infantry, 3 cavalry.
Yeah, I also, when I was talking with over with Newbie, we looked at how dirt cheap his detachments are, and I wanted to punch him in the face.
Yeah, I've already addressed this, but yeah, my detachments are 5 ducats.
That's including 3 horses. I
And-
gave him so much.
And infantry for Russia with Renaissance tech, which is where I'm at, is 0.3 ducats.
Okay, France has decided on bidding for a mercenary.
Which one?
France, the Conquistador. Is
I'm not bidding it for anyone. Anyone else bidding?
okay. I just want to see if I have any competition before I say.
Seems like no.
Yep.
All right, buying him for $10.
Though
You have 1 turn of Conquistador 6,
Russia?
of Mercenary 6.
I mean, you didn't say
No.
anything, so.
I was gonna say, like, aren't you supposed to declare how much you are?
If he's the only one
Oh.
bidding.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
And I'm bidding the minimum amount.
Enjoy your actually halfway decent explorer. For land.
So now, finally, time of admin.
Yeah,
believe
I'm
so.
finally done with my purchases.
Everyone is
I
ready
am-
to admin action.
I have admin actions, yeah.
Ready
Can I
on the
just
side.
drop them right into the New World, or do they start in France?
Since you have colonies, you can deploy them into your colonies.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Lakes. I'm doing 2 things. God.
I'm doing 10.
I'm taking a gamble with my initial money.
I'm doing 4.
All right, I need to pull the chart up for this. This is where I might take a while.
And all right, as I get ready to do this, I will go ahead and throw out onto the table that I have card 43, Industrial Revolution. Let me have a chance to be better at factory than usual this
All right.
turn.
I'll allow it.
And yeah, I'm going to use that for the boost to building roll rather than for the boost to soft cap. No, card does not happen.
France announces that they have a card. France has exploit, which we'll be using on our boat town.
Okay. As an aside, Lynn, I did read over everything, but I just
Card
wanna double-
activates.
I want to double check
choosing a
this.
10?
I'm choosing 10.
Russia starts with a normal penalty to putting down a colony, correct?
So you and I do not have that startup penalty for you in Asia, so proceeding into Siberia, and for me in the Middle East and Africa.
Okay, so I'll make
Yes,
a
you
note.
get to roll a baseline for intruding in Siberia.
Outside.
And it still counts toward bleeding off the penalty for everywhere else.
Oh, if you fail, but I just don't have the penalty.
Yes.
Dope. All right.
Yes.
What is the difficulty of Siberia?
That is a half.
Difficulty of Siberia is 4. And I have
DTI
a
does not improve.
I forgot exceptional taxes were at, man. Oh well.
Damn, no DTI.
I could have gone medium
That's my
on this.
first merchant's roll. Time for the second. I'm rolling and also including my, if I have to do a second roll for being at half. So, nope.
Art
that's
will
good.
not happen this turn.
Okay, so Russia, much like Portugal, has that weird thing where we have a different FTI in the rest of the world. Russia actually has a 4 FTI in the rest of the world.
Of course they
Si-
do.
Siberia is a 4 difficulty, so I roll in the 0 table, and I have no minuses on this and no pluses because I'm just trying to throw people into Siberia and go colonize.
Boy,
We
I
don't
sure
have a-
wish I was getting these 10s on my regular rolls and not the half rolls.
So, and go. That's a 5. That's a half success. So roll again and get under FTI, I hope. Hey!
Oh, did that
Okay.
work?
That worked.
Nope. Neither of those competitions did anything.
Yes.
So, merch on column 2 for West Black Sea. Nope.
I can't believe that worked.
I have Texas.
On column 0 for West Black Sea.
Okay, and then create a manufacturer. Doing a medium.
second compete. Alright, successful compete in West Black Sea. This Venetian trade fleet is no more.
Cool. First one worked. All right.
I didn't bother rolling for the colony advance because it's literally 100% chance of success. It's impossible for me to get below 5, so
You should roll.
on 4.
All right, I'm attempting to improve my metal manufacturer, even though it might blow up. I'm doing medium investments. So I'm rolling on the 1 table. I should really label these for when Loon is scrubbing the video.
That one's just a failure. Okay.
Um,
All right, 2 out of 4 actions, not bad.
+3 for stability. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
got
One
there?
step of land tech.
I got 3 steps of naval tech.
Well done.
Getting
I
there.
got 1 step in naval tech that I had to use a card for.
Wild.
I have a 3 military ruler.
Trying to make sure if I didn't fuck up something here. Oh shit, Crumb! I just noticed something. Piss.
What's up?
Okay.
Damn it, that second one's... Well, whatever. I'll just do these without the pluses.
Also, hey,
without the plus.
Doc, did you know that you have a -1 to all manufacturer rolls now?
Yes.
Okay,
You might notice I didn't do one.
just checking.
I'm very well aware. I hate that we have inflation that I caused.
I can't believe my importing of free money is coming back to haunt me. All right, I failed to improve manufacturer. Hey, Crumb, when we were figuring this out, we did not notice that there is a special rule for Russia before Peter the Great where we have a -1 to manufacturer rolls.
Of course.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Awesome, right?
I'm trying to fire out these manufacturer checks while I have a, fucking giant admin super power.
Wow,
Oh,
Chrome,
shoot.
you've got a lot of colonies.
Not really. A lot of those are trade posts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, I forgot to add the +13 onto that. 14.
So, 20.
Whatever. It's a 20.
21. We're both in the +3 zone.
Yeah, I have to roll a 5 for that. It's great.
Okay, well. Admin actions. Adjust.
Can't wait for my leader to die horribly.
I can't wait for my ruler to die horribly and actually get a ruler with military skill.
Or any skill.
We're okay at diplomacy.
Well,
What is France's leader's stats?
463.
Okay.
The 4 and the 3 are really hurting me.
Okay. I think that's all my stuff. I was trying something different that time to just have the second roll on there every time I rolled, so if that's hard to parse, I will write out everything that I did.
colonies, though. Oh, which one of these? Okay, it's the one that says colony, right? You go here.
Yeah, so Piali and Ollie need to be on the current boats, while Shiroko and Dragot just kind of wait at home. It's not enough boats for everyone. Well, I guess one of you has the make work job of the Nile Fleet, very prestigious office.
Okay, good.
You're in command of the entire Egyptian Navy. Good work, Dragon.
Can I just say how much I really appreciate us using the missionaries and how great those things are?
Yeah.
They're
Must be
an
nice.
interesting lever to be able to deploy into the world map.
Yeah, they pushed my colony checks in America up to half successes, and I was able to snag one because of that.
Other expansion mechanic that's in play for me. So I now have this fellow, the Grand Vizier.
Oh, God.
This is an A-rank general that is in play if I have no other A-rank general on the field. Stats... but siege.
He can siege. He can siege. As shown in many situations, having a siege value is very nice.
And I have some way to dismiss him.
When do you get your next A-rank general?
Eventually. Or also, if I deploy the Sultan, that's an A-rank general immediately.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Let's see, next named A is actually not going to be for a while. Not till turn 25.
Sokoli?
Yeah.
He's okay. I've noticed a lot of the A-rank generals for a variety of people are not great.
That is the general idea.
Oh.
They're A rank because they are,
They're of social
nepotism.
importance, not necessarily skilled in the arts of murder.
Yeah, like I had Bourbon and Farnese. They were side by side. Bourbon was the A rank. He was like a 2-2-3. Farnese was the B rank. 3-4-4. Way better. Farnese is the one who got there through actual technical skill. Bourbon was there because he's probably a member of the Habsburgs, honestly.
I'm really excited to get to the very end because I get a whole bunch of like 2-2-2 generals that are A rank or something like that, or 1-2-2 or something ridiculous.
So it sounds like we're ready to perform the science ritual.
I think so.
Russia isn't.
Well, Russia's science ritual is to weep.
Russia's
Tying
science
rocks
ritual
together
is
and-
kind of like feel
If only
bad.
someone were Peter the Great.
Someone needs to decide to be Peter the Great. Oh, Peter the Great with the enormous tall form. Oh, Peter the Great moving the largest rock known to humans.
All right, so Latin Tech unlocks actually, or Latin Sales unlocks this turn.
That means it
Boats
moves down a space,
3.
right?
Not yet. This is turn 0 of Latin Sales existing, so it's just there. And yeah, Arquebus is stuck. Galleons is stuck. So steps.
Real quick question, because I just realized, where do I start as the Netherlands? What
It
boxes am I?
should be. Oh, it was one step ahead of the generic Latin for both.
Right. So.
So your land is at 23, and your naval is at
19, it looks like.
Yeah, 19.
19. Yeah.
19.
All right. France
Okay,
has figured out what a boat is.
Taking steps. Time for Arquebus.
I jumped 3 ahead. I am now the farthest ahead in both technologies.
Now Ottomans have Fireface.
Well, you had already been the furthest ahead. I just moved before you did.
Now Pashas can deal fire damage.
Oh, God.
What if we gave the Pashas a gun?
What if Pashas had guns?
What if Pashas had guns?
What if infantry did something other than die?
What?
Did something while dying.
There you go.
There you go. That's a good one.
Alright, so each soldier will have a small barrel of gunpowder strapped to them, rigged to detonate once stomped on by a horse.
So,
This is our new anti-cavalry weapon.
The
Question-
prequel to Hyphen Com.
question, because this is my first technology phase. Since I just hit galleys, do I jump ahead or do I stay
yeah.
with galleys?
You land on it, so you slide ahead of it.
Okay.
Hey, look at that! The Ottomans get to worry about boats soon.
Soon.
Get it. We figured out what boats are.
Well, if France has boats, maybe we can boats. So, adjustment due to time, movement of country markers, conversion costs, everyone who's upgrading, note and pay your upgrade fees. The old 1051.
Upgrade.
Oh shit, I gotta pay for my boats.
What boats?
God.
I have a detachment.
You pay a gold.
Yes, so mobile markers immediately slide back to next applicable. So Arquebus is about to become very accessible.
Absurdly
next-
accessible.
The next land tech marker is actually generic Muslim sitting over there. Arquebus will sync up with Tercio.
Dang.
There it is.
When did the Muslims move on the next turn too?
Yes. And
Newbie, it's falling
Galleon
towards you real fast.
slides down to me.
Yeah,
Two in front of me.
actually, you might get it in 2 turns.
Well, no, he has to wait for the Orthodox people to hit it.
I gotta wait for Orthodox to move.
Didn't Orthodox move this turn?
They do. They don't move again for another 3 turns.
Okay, so 3 turns instead of 2.
Yeah,
4 turns.
speaking
4
of,
turns. Sorry.
so minor tech markers. Orthodox marker is moving this turn. Orthodox land tech to 9. Orthodox naval tech to 8. No change in the science.
Russia can do something next turn.
Russia could learn one step.
I mean, I guess you threw a basic at it. You've got +9 just for existing.
Wait, hold up. I gotta check and make sure Russia doesn't have a minus to this for whatever reason.
Newbie, you're rolling at a +10 just for existing because you have a metal manufactory too.
Who knows? Russia may be that fucking dumb.
All right. So, admin concludes and we enter the military rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Let the war begin.
It says right here,
Mm-hmm.
fraction.
Combat.
What war?
And I actually have to step away for a moment, so let some rounds
Oh,
happen
right.
while I'm not here. I'll
I'm
leave
dumb.
the camera pointed at vaguely the Netherlands.
I'm very stupid. I forgot to roll my exceptional taxes.
You're very
Okay.
stupid.
You should do
So
that.
did the Netherlands. So did the Netherlands.
Doc declared that he was doing exceptional
Oh,
taxes.
if you declare it, then yeah, go for it.
I didn't, because I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Doc can get the money, I can't.
You take a stability
officially
hit,
tried
but
it.
whatever.
Also, question, are the rebels on my side in this war, or do I have to squish them before I siege?
They think they're all yours.
Hell yeah.
Do I have the rebels?
2 Netherlands rise in the lowlands.
Do they count as an army stack? Like, do I have 2 army stacks and the rebels in the one province, or do they count as one of them?
I think they count as something else.
Okay.
Because they're not actually like an army per se, they're just there.
Yeah. Oh boy, here I go trying to remember siege math when I don't. That was not my forte.
How many cannons do you have?
I have 6.
Okay, you're gonna be getting the +3 no matter what on anything over there.
Yeah, I just didn't know if the rebels would add even more on top of that. And also, my siege general is going to be involved in this.
Yeah, so long as you blockade that, you should be fine.
Yep, I will be moving. I actually have to check which fleet is which manually because all the nameplates aren't missing. Yeah, you will go out into the water and start blockading. Explore fleet. Park your butt for a little while. I still need to figure out how exploring is going to work by boning up on the books.
Mhm.
And other fleet is not necessary to blockade the port, so yeah, there. So pull up the combat sheet, plug in the numbers to the combat engine for the siege values.
Okay, though. So,
Hmm?
the fact there are rebellions there, I think, changes what the stakes are for you, because those are your rebellions, friendly to you.
Right, that's what I was questioning while you were gone, is I'm not sure how they assist or change things.
They're not a unit, though, are they?
No, but they are a thing. Let me go looking here for revolts.
Yeah, like, can I march my dudes in there to support their rebellion?
Or siege?
Or, like, siege the thing for them, so they can take the joint over quick?
Maybe. So let's see. Stuff about generic revolt. Units of the country in the revolting province are immediately retreated without attrition. Stacking limits of 2 revolts per province. If there are already 2 revolts in the determined province, do not place more revolt markers, but still place any generals to detachments the province could receive. If the revolt indicates a general, select randomly one of the gray minor counters. If the revolt indicates a detachment, put 10 infantry conscript detachment in the city, and the revolt detachment then controls the fortress in this province. So they do not control the forts right now. They are out in the countryside. There may be up to 2 revolt army detachments per province. If 2 detachments are already there, replace them with an A+. The A+ has the same contents as an army of the country who controls the province. All revolt A and D are considered to have tech level 1 less than that of the victim country to a minimum of medieval. Revolts may never have tercios. Okay, so it sounds like the state of it right now is that those fortresses are still controlled by Spain.
What
Because
fortresses are
these
controlled by me?
revolts were not strong enough to get units immediately. They did not get control of the fortifications in those provinces. So you do still need to forge them down.
Okay.
This is in Flanders, Doc.
Gotcha.
So I am marching my 6 artillery and my general with 3 maneuver and a
Yes.
-1 siege value into the fort, and I'm putting that into the siege calculator. What level fort is that in Flanders? Level 2?
I think this is just a 1. Can I move your stuff out of the way to double check?
Sure, yeah.
What's the condition where
It's a
a revolt breaks a country and the revolt wins?
Good
That
question.
is the execution of the monarch. Half of
Right.
national provinces belonging to the country, which for Spain, that is currently 0.
Okay.
So it looks like you're at a +3?
Yeah, it looks like what I'm getting out of my math, so.
It's something.
Yep, that's not nothing, so.
These are important questions that might be relevant to France.
Hypothetically, something France might have to deal with a rebellion at some point in, the undefined future. Anyway, I got a U- on there, so.
Oh my god, sorry. No, I just looked back and I realized that even though a lot of the other things have improved, I'm actually losing stability again at the end of this turn to prosperity again. Because
No.
this happened.
Oh, no.
Oh, guess who's going to be going directly down into the paint?
Well, have fun with that. So that is my passive simple campaign for the turn, and next up.
Oh, right. I forgot to ever reinforce Doria. Damn it, Genoa. All right, I can do that really quick in the middle of this. It's fine.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not
Genoa isn't doing
dealing with
anything
that just
yet.
yet. I'm sorry, anything else for you, Netherlands?
No. Passing, because that was my simple campaign. It's just knock knock, Flanders, we're here.
Okay. England is going to have his explorer and his random explorer he got for this turn go out and do things. So that would be Tim is going to grab the 5 ships I built, and they're going to go all the way over into the Western Indian Ocean. And Mitt is just going to sail into the Bay of Gambia. Cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Roll them dice.
That should have been a -4, so it's still a 0. My apologies. Central Indian Ocean.
Oh, at a -4, that's a success, isn't it? Oh, wait.
That's fine, but the 8 -3 is a 5, so that's going to be a problem in the Bay of Gambia. So I need to roll that, just to roll 1d10, right?
Yep, 1d10. Higher is better.
Rolled a 5.
Fail. No negative backside.
Okay, so he just pops back to the...
Just pops back. Normal failure.
I can see India. I found it.
Can you?
I just need to make it back. And
you can wave at Goya.
that's it. We build. When do we build the monastery? Yeah, monasteries. Is that at
The
the
missionaries, the missions, I believe that is
Missions.
during combat rounds. You can have your missionary move somewhere and just flip and deploy and be active.
Okay, and then I'll produce another one next turn because he'll be
Yes.
a monastery. Okay, then the
Well,
one
no,
that's in it.
it's still tying up your capacity. The missionary and the mission are on opposite
Oh.
sides of one physical counter.
Cool. That's okay. I'll still have the one in America switch over, so Hobbs will now be a mission,
Yes.
and Calvin will head over to be the missionary in that region.
England has a very narrow but strong missionary supply. English missions are for building tall.
And Hobbs can move, or Calvin can move 12 spaces, so he just moves over into that area. Okay, I'm good to go. England is finished.
Or, okay, looking in the X-Pack, it happens during the redeployment phase is when you can switch them over.
I mean, I'm going to do that, so
Yes.
I'm just saying that I am doing that, and I am finished.
All right, then.
I just realized that there's 2 of us that have the same initiative and we never rolled off.
Want to?
Whatever. Nah, fuck it.
All right.
We've gone this far into a turn.
So,
It's also not only relevant until just now, so
and we aren't fighting each other, so we could even act at the same time and it wouldn't matter.
I'll
The
go after you.
Corsairs are going out to collect. Venice
We'll
has
keep
voided
his
their
order.
insurance.
The Venetian government has made a very, very bad mistake, and feel free to, take them to task over that.
Habsburg puppet government that now controls Venice.
Mm-hmm.
The English
Habsburg
people
said it would
watching
be-
from Ionia are just going, oh, that sucks. We're going to stay over here.
Habsburgs aren't allowed to do anything right now.
Well, the Habsburg cadet family was like, it's fine. You don't have to pay all of your debts to the Ottomans. What are they going to do, invade us?
So, meanwhile, other things. Sirocco is going to deliver the Smyrna convoy to Ionia. That is a safe and free move.
Hey, thanks.
Meanwhile, one of these F- is going to load up Angusid and these 2 land detachments and ship them over to Malta. Where that will mean going into risk 3 water, while under 4 maneuver.
That can't fail, I'm pretty sure. Risk 3 on -4. Okay, it can.
That
You
can
get
hit
a percent.
exactly the 1-digit percent.
Yeah, so I guess it may as well. Roll that 10.
It's fine.
You're good.
So, Angus
Angus.
and yeah, F1 is hanging out at Malta. And 2 land detachments are there with him, garrisoning the island.
Nice.
With these barriers.
God damn it.
You'll be invincible.
And now, Pashas will begin to propagate towards the Venetian border.
Oh no!
They do need to attack you, so that makes sense.
Ah, it's the yearly Pasha migration.
How much morale do the Pashas have now? 3?
3 morale as conscript arquebus.
Yeah.
And can finally deal chip damage.
Yes.
Before they explode.
Yeah, Mehmet gets into here.
Excuse me.
No, that's all right.
God, that was a violent yawn for some reason. Oh.
It's almost like you've been doing a bunch of very intense micromanagement for the past hour.
Yeah, no,
Seriously,
I
10
haven't.
o'clock?
Christ. Yeah, I haven't been this deeply mentally engaged in doing the numbers in a while in this game, including
Actually-
Hell War.
I kind of appreciate this game for teaching me to be organized in this kind of stuff. I've gotten much better with like spreadsheets and stuff because of this game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
my
my
problem...
armies are gonna consolidate a little.
Just don't have anything to do.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
no, that-
move into wherever that place is next to you,
Yeah,
Siberia.
even Hell War Venice ran out of things to do pretty quick. This was a lot of stuff I needed to juggle.
Spain has never run out of things to do, and this is because Spain spends all of its money every turn.
Yeah, I joined that club for the first time today.
Did you just see what I did in my admin actions? I did everything. Threw money at the wall.
I did everything.
But yeah, Spain spending money every turn, all of their money every turn, is why they have the best technology, for instance, and also has successfully become Mexico and a
The
bunch of other
second
stuff.
fleet will rebase to Moria,
Must be nice being able to improve your technology.
where Ali
Yeah.
with 5 maneuver, that is a completely safe action.
You can improve your technology now, newbie.
I can improve by 1
You
point.
can get
and then,
exactly 1
and
step.
then I'm gonna roll like a 10 and get like a 20 and be able to move 1 space.
And that is my round. Russia.
Gosh.
Russia.
All right. So here's Russia. Russia's in Europe. We're a new player in the field. I would like to direct your attention to the rest of the world map down at the bottom.
Yes.
Turns out we haven't changed at all. We're just on a different part of the map now.
I hate you so much.
What about land colonies?
You have solved the sea. Now to solve the land.
You named it Husky?
Yeah. Is there a problem here? Don't laugh. It's its name. So generic conquistador and this land attachment are going to move into Siberia so I can actually know where Siberia is, as opposed to this colony that just magically was formed in Siberia. That's gonna be
That's on a coast, so you had that auto explored. You know all about the Caspian.
Wait, do I? Let me check my big.
You should. It might be mislabeled on like an earlier version of that, but yeah, these as coastal provinces in the old world.
Oh, okay. I will adjust that on the.
Put it into Siberia Prosper then.
Cyber
That's it.
Prosper.
Cyber prosper.
Cyber Proper.
I mean, I still would have to explore it. That's fine. I'd rather
Yeah,
have it on my
you're starting
portal.
to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one you were aiming at is still unknown.
Yeah, the colony's fine where it is. That doesn't fucking matter at all, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it's gonna be a D10 minus. I think that guy has a maneuverability of 3.
Is he a conquistador?
Yeah, I get 1 free
You
conquistador.
start with 1. That's right.
I think my minimums are actually. Let me peep that real fast. Yeah, I have minimum conquistadors.
Yeah. So he's a 3.
So I should always be able to do stuff. We didn't realize that when we were talking last night.
Yeah. So D10
Um,
minus 3 is not bad.
D10 minus 3 going in there and still got it.
It's like nothing changed.
And that is going. Oh wait, no, I have one other thing I need to do. Does this count as a multi-campaign?
Well,
Doing
what
another
else are you doing?
exploration?
I'm not doing another exploration. I am dealing with this.
Nope. That would
Okay.
be a simple to do this.
Might even be passive.
Might even be passive. Hold on.
Everybody, the entire Russian army moves in.
If
That's-
this is on your territory, you're not actually aggressing any other player or moving into enemy territory. That's a passive.
All right, so again, these are just things I never had to realize as Portugal. If I'm
Remember,
doing
by the way, newbie,
what
everything these cost
I know,
double for us.
I know, I'm doing the things I need to do.
Mhm.
Doing the exploration and doing this, are those two separate costs?
No, it's all
Okay.
in one big bundle.
And yeah, Repression of
Alright.
Revolts and Pirates Privateers is passive.
Okay, and looking at the page on the reference for that. Combat, land, fire.
So Repressing a Revolt is just one-off check.
Yeah, that's not on this page.
If you have
It'll be
the
on
multi-purpose
page
worksheet
40.
spreadsheet, that also has the thing.
Here we go. Nope, that's the
I put a thing for
admin
that on the
actions.
Siege tab of that.
Attrition, discovery, pirates, privateers, native attacks.
Yeah, that table can be used for it as well.
Okay.
Or no, that's for
Uh,
when pirates attack you.
Okay. Conquistador, attrition, discovery, reinforcement.
I don't think the generic tables have rebel suppression on them anywhere.
If you have
No,
the
the
big
paper
ref
ones.
PDF open, newbie, it's on page 40.
Thank you. Please bear with Russia, as it has to do mechanics that it never had to do.
It's my first day.
It's literally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's siege table. Here we go. Repression of revolts. +1 for each detachment present, +4 for each plus. Okay, there we go. Plus the difference in maneuver value between the opposing and your general.
Yes,
Karbowski,
how fast is Kabursky?
3.
Is Korsky. Alright, so you're at +1 on that.
+1. So
You're
that's
+9 from the 2 armies and the one from the general, and then
-3 for the terrain.
-3 because this is woods.
So that's a +6.
Yeah, which
Plus
is
six.
perfect because that means you on a 2+ you win, and you auto fail on a 1 no matter what, so it wouldn't matter.
Okay, so just
Rebellion
gone.
is gone.
They did.
That is actually also an auto success. A 10 automatically succeeds, even if you had a -20 on that.
All right.
Just to be sure, this is a copy of Rando 6. Yes, so I can just delete him.
Korbsky. Good first day on the job. Return
Look
to
at
your
you, Russia.
Look, Russia exists. They did it.
This army
no.
stays here.
No, they have to stay in Oral this turn.
Oh, okay.
They can move back
Yeah.
next turn.
If you're willing to pay to move them.
No, I'm
Yeah.
good. That costed 20 to just do that.
Alright, that is all of Russia.
Yes, that is all of Russia. That is Russia.
Spain. Time
Spain.
of Spanish actions.
Okay, I'm gonna play as the miners first. First and foremost thing is that Genoa is gonna do what Genoa has to do, which is just move over here, and they're gonna try and put down this. Like,
Good fucking luck.
I know it's exceptionally difficult. They're gonna have to roll 10s, I think, but
Yeah.
there's nothing else that they can do. This is all they've got, you know. Anyway, we'll worry about that in a second here. Meanwhile, Spain itself.
Doria still has a bit of time left in them.
Yeah.
This is it.
Then these are going to. Let me actually look up the actual size here. Okay. 30 warships and 10 transports can support a lot. That can support up to 70 infantry.
Yes.
Now, can it support both of these by itself, though? 11. Just barely. Yes, it has 13 space available left. Now they can get in here and onto this, but they actually can, and they can move into the position to get onto Sardinia, but they can't actually attack Sardinia without taking attrition.
Will
Because
they?
that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd have to be over here, out of the ocean. Can they actually?
Yes.
Yeah. So they have to
being
stay out in the ocean for
transported
this
costs 2, and then dropping in.
Would cost
Well,
3 or 4.
essentially, if you're going to be moving them anywhere, you may as well drop them in like Naples or Sicily.
Good point. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop them off into Sicily. They're gonna be moving over to the Sicily for a while for this turn, so they just kind of sit around. And that's all Spain itself is doing this turn. But meanwhile, Venice also has to do stuff.
Venice
Slowly
getting
shuffle
upset.
Over.
Come at
Yeah.
me.
Venice will begin to march to fight the Pashas, basically. They're gonna go to... Yeah, Illyria.
All right, so
No, they did
that
not bring
would
that
be an attrition move.
What? That's
Yeah, 6.
Oh,
yeah, 3 for each
yeah,
mountain.
good point.
They got a good
Go on, have them
leader.
do it. Have them do it.
Fair point. Yeah, why not?
They got that leader.
Yeah, where's he at?
Tree bro.
Tree Bro.
He's
Except
in
for
2
Fire
maneuver.
Woodhusser and Delicious Diet Parpo. So 2. Yep. What, baby?
Done.
That's
This
why I
is on
guess
6. They're fine.
Barbaggio should be taken out of exile and be back over with the fleet.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Barbaggio still exists.
Although Viniero is the top leader of them, so
So maybe Barbaggio is in exile.
I think Barbaggio's still in exile. Yeah, fuck that guy.
The hell did you do? We don't talk about it.
Do not discuss Barbaggio.
And then these are going to move into the Aegean. Sure, yeah. They're just kind of hanging out in the ocean for now.
Just around.
Yeah, they're
Just
gonna
boating.
dock at Crete actually. I think that's everything. Yeah.
Hazard 3 water might mean ship damage for him.
With Veniero,
Yeah, how-
who is
how
a
much-
5 maneuverability,
Oh, no,
he-
yeah, that's safe.
yeah, 5.
That's the threshold.
You got to make
Alright,
that
Space
roll
time.
for the revolt.
Oh yes, right, Genoa.
Yeah. do
Okay,
your
so-
revolt suppression attempt.
Man, this is gonna be extremely hard.
Do you have a leader over there?
Nope.
Oh,
Like I said, I think this is roll a 10 or you lose pretty much on this front.
Yeah.
Where is the revolt thresholds again? Hold on.
page 40.
Well, let's see. So you are 2 land detachments against a revolt plus on non-clear terrain, and you have no general. You're at a -3 on this.
Yep.
Oh,
He-
that
he
means
has-
it's
he has to roll a
impossible
10.
right now.
You have to. No, if you roll a 10, you auto succeed no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Critical success is your only answer.
No damage though. It's just Genoa can't put it down on this combat turn.
Corsica's just loud and rowdy.
Hmm.
I think this is actually what's supposed to happen. Just, it's impossible.
If unless someone
Someone
actually
has to
goes
donate an army to put this revolt
Yeah.
or
down.
at least a general, you know?
Genoa can't do it alone.
Yeah.
France, though. How's France?
France is
France.
doing exploring.
France.
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 All right.
About the
First things
same.
first. Y'all heard of Jesus moves up into the mountains?
Thank you so much.
Conquistador hops on boats.
You said y'all heard of Jesus, and I just imagine like a priest doing the fucking control to leave us.
All right, and boats and the Conquistador are going to move to the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to be an attrition check.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have my colonies to help you along the way.
Yes. So I am starting in friendly territory. The only do I get help along the way in Straits of Florida?
Straits of Florida is deciding this attrition check.
No,
Or no,
yeah.
you're all right. Yeah, Straits of Florida is actually covered by you.
Okay.
So it's a bunch of 3s, but you have a +2 on this because it's 3-3-3. So it's +2 and then minus whatever your maneuverability is on the table 3,
All right.
which isn't bad.
And -4 for Conquistadors.
Nope, he doesn't give anything on water.
Yep.
Damn. All right. So it's just the +2.
Yeah. Whatever. He
6
got there.
Is percentage.
Yeah.
%. So one boat.
Wait, are you just going somewhere?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm drop. Yeah.
It's a conquistador, so I thought you might be exploring.
Nope. I am dropping him off and picking him up. Now these boats already moved and dropped someone off, so they can't go anywhere. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
their move for this round was
Yep.
delivering your Conquistador.
Yep.
Also,
Can the
it does-
Conquistador still explore? Like inland.
Yes, because being transported only costs 2 movement to land
Alright.
whatever, and he has 20
And
movement.
he has a movement of 20.
Yeah, and he moves north.
Loon, just double checking again for the exploration stuff. You said all of the coastal stuff would have been known, right?
Yes, so
Okay.
3 provinces of Kazakh and the 1 of
Yeah.
Sibir.
File, save as.
All right. Exploration. +1 per province or sea after the first. +2 for poor weather. Minus maneuver value. Oh. Missionary is fine. Merc is fine with
No, he's got to roll.
with possibility of injury.
Yes.
Success with possibility. All right, so how do I do
Danger
that?
success.
Just a D10.
It is a D10. You need to roll under his maneuverability for him to survive. So you need to roll 4 or less.
Nope.
He is dead.
Right.
It's been fun.
A good 10 coins.
Too
Yeah,
much
we'll be
Texas.
It happens, man.
He will be replaced with his identical twin.
The good news is because you have a colony right there, you do know that spot.
Oh,
He told
right,
it
yeah.
as he died.
Welcome, raiding party. Good numbers to you.
Yes.
Grand
All right.
campaign is underway.
And that is France?
If that is France.
That is France.
Then round 2 begins. Netherlands.
Okay, so that'll be another siege roll. The ticking counter has not rolled up yet, but I do have a +1 from the minus, so that is a total of 4. Okay, that's an 11.
It's a breach.
Yeah, it's a breach.
Do it.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. We're going to jail.
Go
I'm
in.
yelling at you from Nord. Do it.
Yep. I'm assaulting the fortress.
Okay, so I roll on the A table and you on B, I think, because this
E.
is
He rolls on
versus
E.
Arkham.
Mm-hmm.
When you're attacking a fortress, you roll on E.
Okay. I do have to generate the replacement leader for this, don't I?
Nope, it's a breach. If there's a breach, you don't get anything.
Okay. Well, I rolled 9.
Well,
This is a size what?
Fire on D for the attacker.
D. Okay, excuse me. That you get your fire bonus to that, Darren.
right. So that would be just a flat one for having it higher, or just 3?
Whatever your fire bonus is. So it'd be 3.
Yep, so that is a 5.
All right. What size of fort was this? A 1?
This is a
Level
1.
1.
So
All right. So
5
that's enough to
infantry.
defeat them. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to, if you defeated 5 of them, then yeah. To what did you roll on the result?
The result was
No.
5.
The result was a 5, not 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing 5% of your shot of your fire value.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be half of your infantry, plus twice your artillery.
So that is 5% of 46.
for using the
Mhm.
combined combat worksheet.
Yep,
Despolato
that
calc.
is. Yep. So this was 3 damage.
Okay, so the infantry is still alive there, and they
Mhm.
did 1 back, but also they did do 2 morale damage. So
Okay.
Shock.
shock. Aye, they do nothing.
Okay, and I win.
You destroy them. You completely ruin them.
I don't have to run the numbers on that one.
Yeah, there you have successfully defeated that one.
Just right over the wall.
I just loaded the horses.
They
into
exchange
the
fire
cannons.
indecisively for a while, and that's just, why don't we just go in?
Yeah.
It's a house. Just go in the
There's
house.
like 3 guys. It's like
Yeah,
3
level
dudes.
1 forts at this point just don't do anything.
Mhm.
It's 2 guys in a house. Just kick the door down. Just rush them. Knife them.
Do we have, like, stuff on the end of our rifles to stab with?
I
Bayonets?
don't think bayonets exist yet.
Okay. We'll look that up while
You
we're
do
waiting.
still have spears though.
Yes,
So
we do. That's right. Those
Yeah, this is the
pikes.
point where there is both pike and shot, because the
Yeah,
bayonet has not been
pike and
invented
shot.
yet.
but we're the only ones who thought that maybe a square of that at both at the same time was the way to go, and you're right. So
You had the brilliant idea of what if you put the pikes around the shot?
exactly.
Earliest known mention of bayonets is in the 30 Years' War.
That's not too far off in the scheme of things.
Who would fight a war for 30 years?
Oh, I wonder.
Why would you do that? What would it even
Who
be
would fight
about?
a war? Who would fight a war for 80 years?
France looks at England.
100
flashbacks
years
to
of
those
war?
wars.
Why?
100 Years War.
So,
The 100 Years War is an extreme misnomer. First off, it was like 128. Second, it was like more like 4 separate wars that all
Yeah,
were considered
I know.
the same one.
do I get rid of the revolt in this province if they're on my side and I just took the fort?
I don't know. It
You
might
don't-
stay.
Well, the rebels aren't aggressing you, is the thing.
So if they get mad enough to spawn armies, then I guess they would wander
They
off
will
to
be
the
rebel
rebellions.
armies that are under your control.
Yeah,
I believe
okay.
that would be how it would work. Yeah, so you actually want them to stay there.
Yeah, no, stick around, guys. Get yourselves comfortable. And that's it for my turn as well.
Time of England.
Hello, my explorer from the Indian Ocean's gonna head home, and Mitt's gonna try to explore the Bay of Gambia again. God damn it. It's 10s.
Hey, you probably should have gone to war with me this turn if you're gonna be rolling these right tens.
Jesus. So that's, jeez, where's the exploration table? What's a 7?
Failure, I believe. Just flat
just-
out. Possible death, I think. It might not be possible death, though.
7 is flat
Is
failure.
Flat failure.
Flat
yeah.
failure.
Or no, it's regular failure at sea, failure with chance of death on land.
It's C. So Mitt just fails again, and I lose 3 boats. Whatever. They were expendable. 4 boats, actually. They were expendable. They got Tim home, and that's all I really wanted.
5 boats, it's fine.
Nope. Yeah, that's why you go with 5. Magic number. This one boat's probably going to go into the rest of the reliquary where I keep the rest of the 1 boats that made it back. I'm done.
Turkey, let's fight.
Soon. So I will take another passive for now. Where, let's see. Much quiet, contemplative moving of Pashas. Army 4 will arrive on the border in Albania. And Army 3 can actually link up with them right now. Grand Vizier is here, now in command of the new largest stack, freshly established. Or wait, Piali is supposed to be up here with the, with Fleet 2. And Yoldi should be down here with the Egyptian detachment. Ragged can just hang out on roads. You're doing good work. Army 1 makes it to the capital. Army 2 makes it to Adana. The mobilizing.
The mobile light. The
The
thinking
slow,
is extreme.
steady thunder of boots. So much walking before you're allowed to start a war. Right, yeah, everything's moved forward. The proper armies are over here in Albania. There's... I guess these generals need to kind of propagate back a little bit. Yeah, Pigfallin ends up way the hell back here to seize an army, travels all the way across the empire to boot Mustafa out of his office and tell him to go command some pashas on the front line. Which he will do over here. And I will detach 1 boat from the Maltese force to bring Chef home. Chef will drop into Greece and then kind of mosey on up and take a position here. I will suppose that one of my many spare admirals sailed out there to commandeer this personal transport for 1 guy. It's fine. Shiroka, you have a boat now. Look at it.
Huh?
This is yours, Shiroka. Alright, that's my round. Russia.
Hello. Russia's. Gonna report that knowledge. Well, first, okay. Vorsky, this army you're gonna move. It's only when you move outside of what you can do that you have to roll for bullshit, right?
Yeah, you can go 5 movement without having to roll for attrition.
Okay. This army's gonna move here.
Yeah.
I'm watching you, Poland.
Can I make a suggestion to not leave any army in the open? Like, please move back to a forest. Remember,
That's fine,
Poland
though.
can fast like 50 cavalry, so if they attack you in Voronezh-
Russia's armies are as big as mine. He's fine.
Okay.
Russia
Also,
has
yeah, one of your
armies.
rando generals should probably be attached there.
Yes, thank you. Actually, which one of these boys is
Yeah,
this?
whichever one is higher ranked.
That one has siege. Hello. And 3 maneuverability, which I think is the highest you're gonna get on a rando. Rest of the world is the same way. You have to expend your maximum movement in each zone is 2, right?
Yeah, they are double cost until you have a level 6 colony.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move back to my colony and bank that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be Russia.
Spain.
Spain. Okay, first off, I forgot about bringing the the Flota de Oro back.
Damn, he remembered.
Yeah, all right. So let's get that over here. Santa Cruz is going to be the one helping to bring it over because that's just basically what Santa Cruz does. Moves over here really quick and then brings it over.
You gotta love.
Santa Cruz is
Gotta
going to
be-
pick up the gold fleet and definitely bring it back to the Imperial Treasury and not to his personal bank account.
Every time. That's all of it back, so that's cool. Once we're done with this turn, that's all of the golds back.
How much gold is that?
80.
All right, it's not 100 anymore.
Which
because I'm
means we're
not
back
bringing anything
under...
back.
Yeah, we're back under
Yeah,
100 now
back under
because
100,
the
because
special
Force
magic
Hill doesn't
gold mine
exist.
is dead. It's gone
Your,
incognita. Nobody knows
your
what happened to
convoy
that
to me-
gold.
Your convoy to me doesn't count, right, Lynn?
Nah, that isn't gold import. That's just cash. That's trade goods. That's cloth and flavor.
All right.
Useful things.
Genoa is going to be doing what Genoa is doing. He's just going to keep on rolling until they get a 10. Spain is going to land in Sardinia. And Venice
fight the
is going
Pasha.
Yeah, to fight the Pasha. And then Venice is going to try to march into which one is this? Croatia.
Croatia? Alright. To also
Yeah.
fight the Pashas.
Exactly.
To face Angus. Oh wait, hold on.
Angus.
That wasn't supposed to be Angus. That's supposed to be Chef.
Okay.
Chef is here. Angus is on the island.
Let's do the miners first, I guess. So
Yeah.
Trebro is going to be marching into rough terrain, but there's no water that they're crossing, so this is just
Dry
Oh, valley.
woodland.
who am I fighting exactly in here?
You were fighting
Chef?
Chef.
232?
Yeah. Commanding Adnan and
232.
Yasser here.
Yeah. I'm 233. That means that in the fire phase we're the same. And
we're
firing,
both at a flat -1 for the woodlands being inconvenient in general.
and on top of that, artillery is worth only 1, and
Yeah.
cavalry is only worth 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, fire.
Fuck all. You got something.
On C, though, for Arc v Arc, so that's also nothing.
All right, excellent. All shock then. I'm at a +1, therefore a 0, I think.
Yes.
But at the same time, you might have cavalry advantage. Probably not. Actually.
There's 10 cavalry in there.
But we don't do cav in forests.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So yeah,
This
I'm
is
at 0.
non-flat
You're
land. Shock.
yeah.
Where
Shock
Arc
versus
is column B.
B. Yeah, so 9 is a lot, actually. That's 40%. But the Pashas have 3 morale now.
Yes.
40%. So in the forest, is it both cannon and cav don't get their times 2?
Cannon still get their full shock value in forests.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you're taking 1 damage back from these Pashas.
And I am doing quite a lot, actually. I'm doing
And-
25.
Yes, so both of these are destroyed.
Yeah. Croatia. Which I guess they're going to have to move into doing a siege here in a second.
Yes.
Venice had to do at least one attack that's required. They were on offensive, reinforcement that was required by the rules of the game. And then...
is Chef wounded? Yes.
Chef, no.
Is Chef alive? He is wounded for 2 turns, but he is fine.
Okay.
Immortal.
I'll just tap Chef. Put him in Trapson.
All right. So landing in Sardinia, this is an amphibious attack because it's from the ocean, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's a landing, yeah. So actually, it's worse because, yeah, fire... No, okay, it's -1, -2 still. Gotcha.
But you
Farnese,
also
though,
have
is
an
a
additional
3/4/4.
-1 for the mountain, so it's -2, -3.
Mhm. But Farnese is a pretty good fucking general, so this works out to being just D10s, I think. Yeah,
Well, hold on,
if it's
let me-
-2, -3, I have a +2, +3 on these 2 phases, so.
And Saleh gets to fight at neutral.
Mhm.
So, fire.
Same hat.
Same hat.
Although I have a lot of fire power.
Yes, that's going to be 1 damage towards you. And non-zero damage out of you, so Saleh will fold.
Yes. It was going to be only 1, but still.
That's
Well, 2.
enough.
It would have been 2. All right, so I've got 2 sieges to start. Okay, so Sardinia is an unblockaded. Well, actually, no. I just landed.
Yeah,
Does
you
that
just
count
landed
as
here. The
blockade?
fleet can blockade immediately.
Yeah. Okay. So blockaded port against a clear terrain. I've got 5 cannon on a.
That's a mountain.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's
Level
it's,
1 mountain fort, non-clear.
Did I say unclear terrain?
I
Or
heard clear.
You said
might
clear,
have said
but probably meant unclear.
I meant unclear.
Yeah, you're reading through the worksheet.
It's actually only level 1. Oh, okay.
The terrain is double plus ungood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is 4 level 1, non-clear, open port, no, duration 1, cannon 5. And, alright, so it's just a D10 right now. That's a minus. Give me a minus counter. They're all over the place. They're fine. There. Sardinia's and Croatia will be in theirs. This is rough terrain. There's no port to worry about.
Yeah, just rough terrain, inland.
Level
Only
2
3
fort, though.
Level 2 fort. Okay. So it's gonna be -2, I believe. Yeah, -3 actually. So they're gonna be here for a while. Never mind. They've got a. Is that a? No, that's a. Is that a plus or a
That's a
minus?
plus.
Okay.
It's barely a plus.
Well, I don't intend them to be doing so well, but you know what? That's how they go. Okay, Spain's done.
France.
France. All right, y'all heard of Jesus is gonna walk west.
It's only passive to maintain sieges, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And Ville Galgan is going to go to Panama.
French
You saw the
Panama.
thing. Good for you.
What thing?
There's
What?
victory points for Panama.
Wait, what?
There's bonus
person to
discovery points for going to Panama.
Success for the missionary.
Is there?
5 points for Panama.
Damn.
And success for Galgan.
And yeah, well done.
That is
Oh, yeah,
France.
5 points for Panama. 1 point for that river.
You know, that one.
I did it. I'm on the board. That is France's turn.
Test 4, end of round 3.
The Netherlands
Fight.
will be. The Netherlands. Okay, if I do a pass campaign, can I still be in enemy territory?
Yeah, you're just not doing anything.
Yeah, okay, then I'm passing.
Yeah.
You control that territory. It's not technically.
Yeah,
enemy
you've
territory.
occupied-
Right, I've
The first
occupied it
one.
now, so it doesn't matter either way. Yeah, I'll pass turn.
England.
Did not think that would happen so fast. Give me just a sec here. I'm going to be moving 4 ships over from my main fleet to my exploration fleet to just do a little bit more exploration stuff. He's going to go. Where am I sending him? Okay. I'm sending back into the Bay of Gambia. Again, great things are going to happen. I believe in him. And then my other person, Tim, is going to go into the Gulf of Guinea. Both succeed.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
See, Spain doesn't hate everything that England does.
Well, there's a very specific reason I went to the Gulf of Guinea.
I mean, that's Africa. For now, I don't particularly care.
Fair enough. That's it. That's my turn. I'm going to move some units around, but nothing big.
So, Turkey?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just thinking. I just love. Okay, it's Turkey's turn, and then follows by the silence as the Pasha mass slowly moves.
Oh,
So,
I
passive
lied. I would
again.
have been moving over to Nord, but that's a free move. So, continue. Sorry.
I'm also going to just shuffle around French troops.
The Pashas are intensifying.
Yes. I've now mostly built my front line. The barrier is established.
The Perrier.
Logistics are quite loud, quite heavy. This one boat is going to go reunify with the main fleet.
And to yell the logistics across the entirety of your territory.
Safely
Screaming at
delivered by Sirocco. Legendarily elaborate system of semaphore.
Hitting up the clacks.
Yeah, that's my round. Russia.
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 All right, so generic again is going to move into this zone. All in preparation. Come on. Uh-oh.
I mean, you
Is he dead?
succeed.
I mean, I
No, you
see.
gotta- You gotta roll a 1d10 to see if he dies, though.
He lives. This
What a couple.
Hans is this Hans's more violent brother.
Oh god, no, please no.
That's it for Russia.
Tons
You
more
lose a couple
violent
dudes,
brother.
though, right?
Bronze.
Yes, I do. I lose. What was that? 4? 30%.
That's nothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna give up some infantry. Man, what is this like land movement, by the way, where as long as you're not going a big distance, you can just walk back and not have to make a roll? That's some bullshit right there.
It's great.
No, I agree. It is pretty bullshit, honestly.
Speaking of which,
Which is why every turn needs to have poor weather.
Oh, no.
It's been a while
Oh.
since the ground was waves.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
I've
Are you
avoided
sure
it
you want to bring that
far.
up? I'm pretty sure poor weather hurts you more than anybody else.
But the weather.
Oh, boy.
I personally
I mean,
can't
if-
experience weather I don't want to.
as an aside, just for expensive stuff, is moving people a passive campaign?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Any
If you are
movement
doing any
is passive.
movement, it's at least a pass.
it's your turn, by the way. I said Russia's done.
Spain.
Ah, España. España is just going to be spending a passive to continue
Man,
the
it
siege.
sucks that you got to spend 20 gold just to sit there.
Yeah, doesn't it, huh?
That's corruption.
Yeah, it's really- it's-
Corruption sucks.
Corruption really sucks. Yeah, I'm paying a bunch in advance this so I could do a lot more in the future turns.
All right, so this is a +1 for this one. Okay, well, sure.
You breached it.
I'm breaching. I'm fighting. Let's go.
Oi, breaching!
Is
All
it
right, so
Sardinia?
Yeah, in Sardinia.
Okay, gotcha.
I've got Farnese in here. So in a rough terrain of -1 to fire. No, fire doesn't get changed at all, right? No, it does. Yeah. Okay, -1, but still +3 from being Farnese, who is incredible.
You were attacking, Dry Mountain, so you're at -1 on the die in both phases, and cavalry shock and artillery fire are both weakened. Well, cavalry don't participate in an assault.
I
don't
think
it
I win.
matters.
That's D, but that was a lot.
And yes, I need to go ahead and throw the defenders. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. How
I'm
about
pretty
you?
sure you do at least 5 damage.
I do well beyond 5 damage. That will crush them immediately.
There you go.
Sardinia is returned.
Yeah, 12 on E is 40%.
I'm pretty sure you have at least 20 fire.
Oh, well beyond 20 fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, actually, because we're in a mountain, I'm gonna have to check. I might not.
How many infantry do you have?
There's 32 over there.
So that's 16 fire.
Just barely.
You have 4
I have
cannon.
exactly 20 fire.
Well, you didn't.
Okay, I have 21 fire, but still. It was just enough.
Oh, if you had 21, then even 10% would have done it.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, well. Destroyed. Okay. So I'll just mark that as that, and then the Venetian one will
Yes.
continue. It is now just the D10 because it's got the plus. That is now 2 pluses. That is a plus plus. Okay. Spain is done.
France. First of all, Galgon has returned to New Milano. So now I know about Panama. And the missionary walks into Ohio. Oof. 6 is...
Roll again. Just flat roll 1d10. That's to see if you succeed or not. I think you do.
Is it equal to or under or just under?
No. So a 5 or a 6 means you roll again.
Uh-huh.
And on that regard, a 1 to 3 on a second reroll is bad. It's a failure plus, so possible death of leader. You need to roll another 1d10.
It is now roll under maneuver to
Yeah.
live.
Which you did?
No. So the
No.
first roll is a 6, which means it's a possible success. The second roll with a 3 was a failure plus on the second roll. And
Yes,
then the third
yes.
roll is an 8. So
Yeah.
the
So you failed and
missionary
lost
success.
your leader.
Okay. Oh no, I
Apparently-
lost my missionary.
Yeah, apparently they hadn't
They'll be
heard of
back.
Jesus.
Rest in peace, Tim Buckley.
Walked into Ohio and then was never able to leave Ohio again.
We lost him.
Ohio occurred.
All they needed to do was just get into Ohio.
Any other business from France?
Let's see. I ported Panama back. Yep, that's France.
All right, test. We're
It
done.
ends.
Woohoo!
Okay, so I need to return my dude.
Yeah, so we're going into.
I need this to go 2 more turns. Damn, this sucks.
This went exactly as long as I wanted it to.
Okay, so it's free for me to return, so he just returns.
Well, overland, you actually don't have to return. They can just stand there and wait.
Do I have the option to return him?
I think no. Because like they're not being forced to retreat out of somewhere. They're
Damn,
just
once
out in
again,
the field.
Boat has the advantage of just being able to be like, I get a free move and
There
don't
are
have to
no
pay for it.
occupied trade posts being destroyed. Transportation of overseas gold.
Yes, I am bringing that in. That is happening.
Crumb,
Baby
I was
gold comes in.
so close to
Looting.
getting a colony down in Omsk as well. I can still actually roll for Omsk, right?
I'm actually not standing in any
I
occupied
can't.
You need to have a colony next to Omsk, and then you can
land
do it.
right this moment. This went exactly 1 round less than I wanted it to give.
Hmm.
Redeployment phase. I get y'all heard of Jesus.
So wait, hold up, Loon, for a question.
Mhm.
Because again, this has never come up for as much as world stuff as I've done. I have my colony here. If I want a colony here, do I need to put a colony here and here as well?
Good question. Look over the world rules while I finish progressing here.
Okay.
So, attacks of pirates and privateers. The Corsairs are back in town.
Oh no.
They're going to eat Venice.
Should have paid your insurance, suckers.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's Venice's decision. That's not mine.
So, Algeria attacking Venice for 4 levels of damage. And then Tunisia attacking Venice for even more, another 4 levels of damage. These are gone.
Oh, jeez.
These can regenerate to whatever Venice's like original start of Grand Campaign values were for these locations.
How do you go about regenerating? Because I do have some broken
You just
fresh
do a
ones.
fleet
For
action,
players, you
and
do a placement action that automatically succeeds.
Okay.
For miners, I think they just get 1 per turn for free.
1 per turn up to Grand Campaign starter values.
Yeah.
Unless
Alright,
they
so
were
I'm gonna
damaged by
go.
competition, in which case damage is permanent.
Okay, so piracy can auto recover.
So, yeah, hold on. This is the Adriatic.
3 in the Adriatic, so it'd be going down to 3 minus.
Well, it won't be growing back yet, but we will note,
I'm noting that it can go back.
yeah, that it
So-
could be a 3. And then for the other pile, Cyrenaica attacking Venice for yes damage.
And Tripoli doing...
Well, that already sufficed. Lower numbers are more damage in this situation.
Ah, okay.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to be subtracting for these, not adding. I've been softening the blow each time.
Enough. It's 0
Yes,
now. I'm
yes
sure.
damage. So, 10
Alright.
levels of Venetian shipping were destroyed.
Oh.
Completely consumed all in one go.
To shreds, you say?
To shreds, you say.
I skipped ahead a little bit. My 2 explorers made it back home. And Mid disappears into the ether.
Yeah, that has 3 that it has potential to grow back into. Crediting of gold. Extension of revolts. Now here's the big one.
Here we go, Denver.
Hey, revolts. So the procedure.
Yep.
For each revolt plus, the country loses 1 stability. If there are any revolt minus, the country loses 1 additional stability. That would be
So-
2 off of Spain?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
1 plus and any minuses.
Yeah, so I do lose 2. Understandable.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing back there?
Welcome to the real
We're doing
world.
great.
You're gonna learn today. All revolt minus become revolt plus. All revolt plus generate a revolt minus in an adjacent province. The controller of the revolt chooses which province. The revolt must belong to the controller of the province that generated the revolt. With the exception of event revolts have specific places they're supposed to go.
So,
I-
what if there's
If
nowhere
indicated
for
by
it
the
to
event.
catch?
So,
What?
the statement then. If such a province is not available, place instead a revolt detachment in the province. If there are already 2 revolt detachments in the province, place instead a revolt army plus, absorbing the detachments already in the province.
Okay, then. Well, this.
Spain
It's
was
getting
not
worse.
able to mount a military response to the United Province revolt.
I'm still getting 5 victory points this turn.
So it is 5 points for doing nothing. Advantage Spain.
Always look
Eat it.
on the bright side of
I-
life.
I paid 2 stability for 5
Oh,
victory
big.
points.
Which
Yeah,
is
no, he-
still 3 points of profit.
That is. Boy, if you don't get over here soon, there's gonna be a whole fucking lot of people out here.
You're set up
fives-
to lose 4 stability next turn from these revolts.
You are going to be stuck at -3 unless you do something over here. I'm just gonna give you that one for free.
Yes, I'm aware.
But 5's bigger than 2.
And retreat of units. Besiegers. Any siege without a U+ on it. Venice has enough bite in.
Yeah, they're ++.
And there were no other active sieges.
Yeah, because I succeeded in mine already.
Retreat from revolts. There is no one who is hostile to revolts there. Or wait, Genoa.
No.
So Genoa has to leave.
Genoa has to retreat from Corsica.
Oh, hold up. I actually never rolled for Genoan suppression over there. They failed, so...
They failed. And I can
Alright,
note
well,
that the
there-
revolt of Corsica has succeeded for 1 turn. Out of how long did they need to run for in order to become
Like
independent?
4 turns.
Yeah, I think 4 turns.
Does
Something.
that
Four turns by
generate
default.
a like army then?
Yeah, as a revolt plus, that now has a detachment of revolt troops on it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Corsica lives. And return to port of ships. Ships out on the water
all
do
my
their
ships
thing.
are in port right now, so...
Same.
Same.
I already took care of those 2.
Execution of monarchs. We enter the peace phase. No one is in revolt. No executions this year.
During redeployment, I'm going to flip one of my my missionaries to a mission.
You go
I
for
do
it?
the same, but I already
that's-
mentioned I was going to do that.
Yeah, Doc, were you moving a missionary around at all on the world map?
I actually just put them both into 2 of my different colonies over there because they need to be over there, right?
You just need to have one in the area,
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's,
you can have a missionary in each colony.
It's
as
a
well.
mission per zone is what the requirement for the point stuff.
All right. So
So
in
you
that
are
case,
allowed to spread out a bit.
All right. Well, I guess I'll worry about it next turn. But
It's at this moment that they could become fortresses rather than mobile. They could toughen up, dig in.
yeah, sure. I'll have the one that's stuck around in our big land over there to become a fortress then. Which is a +6 colony, by the way.
On the one hand, I wish this battle had lasted longer. On the other, I only spent $30 on war? Huh?
Yeah,
That was only 3 turns, right?
That was only
Yeah.
3 rounds of combat.
Okay, cool.
we rolled the exact minimum necessary to have the war stop.
Stability improvements. Who wants to stab up?
I do. Hell yes. Oh, yep. Yes, please. Oh boy. Excuse
So-
me.
Yeah.
I will medium a stability, yes.
I
Don't
will
you get a
strong
bonus because people declared war on
Because
you?
I am the
Lynn?
victim in this situation. I am innocent.
So,
Wait,
alright.
I'm sorry. Back up a second here. Who declared war on you?
The Pope.
The Pope?
Pope. Come, please. He doesn't matter. Did we do inflation?
Inflation
No.
check is later.
Okay.
That's later. It'll be
All right.
so much fun.
Woo!
That's 3.
That's 3 stability.
Nicely done.
So I, will
I mean,
be
it was a
at
good chunk of money, but it's worth it.
That is extremely worth it for yeah.
I profited. I'm back up to 2, baby.
Well, it's not so much you profited as much as you are losing less.
I'm also going down 1 more because of prosperity too. So,
So again, you're losing less.
and then next turn, because at least 1 more is going to be continuing, I'm gonna lose more.
Please, don't think of it as you're gaining money. You're losing less money.
That's going to
Ah.
be plus 10 on mine.
I need to get that like
Yeah,
as
you
a,
Let me break this down. 9 admin, 1 investment. Well, +2 from medium investment, +2 from victim, -3 for still at war with a major power.
So it's
I
plus
need-
11.
I need like a picture of the Spanish flag with a thumbs up superimposed over it with that text.
3 stability.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Hey, what's up, 3 stability having friend?
Everyone's up to 2.
Welcome to 2, where stability is.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I've been at 2 Oh god.
You're about to go up to 3 in a second. If you've been
Uh,
gaining more
I've been-
money.
Peace with minors.
I've
I
been-
cannot try to
Wait,
get separate
wait,
pieces with any
wait
of
a minute.
these. With any of these crusade countries.
Wait a minute.
Hold
Who's
on.
this?
Now.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Congratulations, Corsica. You're a country now,
What's
probably.
Frey doing here?
Nope, they've got
Frey, get
3
out.
more turns.
Damn.
They have 3 more turns before.
Frey,
No, I was-
Doge, sound like made-up titles. Kaiser, what is that? Nothing.
I was trying to piece at the Corsicans to just allow them to become a country immediately.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it failed though. I rolled a 3. It's an A+. Apparently this is very difficult, actually.
Yes.
Shocking.
I'm trying to hold on to my card for 3 turns.
All right, so that
That
brings
card
us to
sucks.
a PvP piece.
All right, yes.
So, average stability, we are equal.
Yep. I had 2 successful combats and 1 successful siege.
Only one that was your troops against mine directly. One of those
Yes.
fights was Venice.
The siege was my
Oh,
troops
we
against
do.
your
Yes.
province.
So that means that you were sitting at a +3. A fight, an occupied province, and a recent siege victory.
Right.
Yes.
But
So it would be-
-2 minor and player heretical, so it would be a +1. Yeah.
You're looking at the NPC table rather than the player
Oh,
one.
Whoops.
Religion doesn't factor into this.
Mhm.
Chef recovers from his wounds. Chef lives.
Congratulations, Chef.
We all believed in you, Chef.
I will always believe in you.
Chef did not die and further damage my war score. Yes, this would add up to a level 3 piece in Spain's favor right now, if possible.
Okay. That means
2 provinces, one of loser's choice, one of victor's choice from conquered provinces.
Sardinia. and if you wanted to do
Or
Malta again.
$75 in exchange for a province.
So I could either pay 75 for one of my choice flat out, or
Well, 75 in place of a province.
okay.
So it would be you choose a province, and I choose a province or offer up the 75. I could afford the 75.
Okay. In that case, I would take Sardinia and the 75. That's fine with me. That good?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, sure.
War is over.
The
Okay,
crusade
s-
has finished.
The crusade
first time-
concludes.
For the first time in history, a successful crusade has ever happened.
We did it. We
I'll hand back the province I didn't want in the previous peace treaty that was just kind of foisted on me.
Yes.
The Holy Land of Sardinia has been
If you
reclaimed.
didn't want it, we could have just taken money.
I couldn't afford it.
Oh,
Spain had no money.
I had no
Right.
money.
We'd have bankrupted
Yeah,
Spain, but
province.
would not have any money.
it would have been kind of a dick to make Spain go bankrupt.
Having to go to war with 4 players, it would have been rough. Ideally, I would have just gone with, I would have paid you out
Because-
from the...
Oh, hey, player peace. That means another stability for both of us.
Yeah!
Russia doesn't start with. No, I didn't start with any
Okay.
merchant ships.
Yeah, so I suffer.
Loon, you're at 3 stability. What's this garbage?
I don't understand. What is this light in the sky? Why
You
is it
gained like
warm?
5 stability this turn.
Somebody look at my score sheet and just make sure I'm not doing this wrong. I have gone over the numbers multiple times.
Prosperity
All right.
checks. Is anyone receiving prosperity?
I'm losing a stability to
Or-
prosperity.
Condolences on your anti-prosperity.
I
Yeah.
have rammed into the max.
I need to look up what prosperity.
If you have gone up the
Okay.
past 2 turns concurrently in terms of money,
Overall money or
Specifically,
what?
gross income.
gross
Your
income,
gross
yes.
income.
If it's gone up for 2 turns in a row, you gain 1 stability. If it's gone down 2 turns in a row, you lose 1 stability. I have gone
me
down
look
3
that up.
turns in a row. I've actually lost 2 stability to this so far.
And now, here in the interface, hey, guess who now has the most trade fleets in the Mediterranean right now?
Oh no.
Yes! Yes!
Aha, I have gone
It's
up money.
huge.
Big money!
Does that mean you have to bring your convoy to yourself now?
I will get a CB against myself if I don't give myself the Smyrna convoy.
Now that's Ottoman thinking. That's thinking right there.
That's some
I'm
galaxy
not
brain
sure that works.
The Pashas
it
to start
works.
killing themselves.
I mean, have you seen how many of his rulers have just spontaneously exploded?
Okay, placement and removal of military leaders.
Ooh, I have the cheat for that, actually.
Who is coming and going?
I believe
think I get
Orlano
some.
and Farnese are going at this point.
Turn 16. Venice gets somebody.
Oh,
Turn
Farnese.
16, I get Hetman for 1 turn.
I have no one
Oh, I get
dying
another general and a pretty
on
good one.
50.
Hello, Hetman.
He's just dead.
And no arrivals on 16. I'm just at neutral.
Hetman has a job next turn.
Stop the presses. I get not 1 but 2 leaders.
He
Whoa.
has retired.
That's double the leaders I've had before.
I lose one of my conquistadors, and I don't think I gain anyone new unless there's someone new.
What is this? Admiral. What is an admiral?
It's a
worry,
damp
buddy.
general.
I can show you the ropes on that one.
Referred to
that
as
thing
damn
that
general.
You know that
In
thing?
charge boats? Like
That thing.
there's someone above a captain?
Yeah, that thing the ground turns into when the bad weather comes. They're in charge of that.
So,
Uh,
tax value
oh.
of Sardinia. And also go ahead and,
It's 3, yeah.
GM layer, just go ahead and color shift that back to gold.
So,
Down 3.
oh my god, I can't wait till turn 18.
I can't wait till the
Um,
next turn.
I won 2 battles, one of which was a minor, so it's only 1 battle actually, and I didn't lose any
Turn-
sieges.
Turn 18, I get Hermac.
I think as a controlled minor, I think I only get the 1.5, although I did injure Chef. Injuring doesn't count as killing, right? So
Right. They won a battle against. I've been considering Pasha's detachment equivalent.
Wait,
Oh,
hold up.
Points.
There's
Hey,
a general I was supposed
hey,
to have.
Hey, Loon, question now that I'm actually looking at this stuff. What's the difference between a conquistador and conquistador / rest of the world?
Nothing. They're all innately rest of the world. Sometimes I wrote both, sometimes I didn't write both.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure about that.
Time
Wanted to make
to
sure-
redeploy Pashas, because I'm at peace now.
Wanted to make sure that Yermak wasn't completely useless for what I wanted to use him for, because for the chat, on turn 18, I get a 5/6/6 conquistador.
nice. That's
Hold on a
that's as
second.
good as Cortez. That was exactly as good as Cortez, actually. 566.
He is going to march into Siberia and lay waste.
Gene and Sax still do not exist yet.
Ding! That sound you hear is one of the only special rules that England has for major countries kicking in. A Sea Hound is active.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
A sound. I hear a sound.
I hear a sound.
Oh, no. Don't even bring that up.
I hear a
Ding!
sound.
That is the sound of currency becoming more useless every moment.
Oh, no.
At least it'll help us up 1 step. So
20%.
One step to 20%. One step
Yeah.
to double.
yeah, it's bad.
Thanks,
But
Bane.
listen, someone
there-
rolled the deflation event. Come on, it's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
It's not my fault that people aren't rolling that one.
I just
think I'm losing by
Oh,
40.
44.
Yeah,
oh, that's
same.
gross. 45.
I gotta calculate this exactly. Ugh, yeah. 46 for me. Thanks, Spain.
Listen, if I wasn't bringing all this gold back, y'all would be bringing all this gold back. I'm going to continue bringing gold back in.
Kind of figured.
Spain cannot stop bringing more gold back into Europe.
What if we stop Spain from bringing gold back in?
Someone would have to coordinate some sort of assault across the sea against the new Spain.
Give me a turn. I mean, what? Sorry, what?
What if someone were out intercepting the Spain as it
I need to wait for
occurs?
Drake to appear, okay?
Also, yeah, I guess the Indies convoy is out of play for a while. Until
mean,
somebody
hell,
else
right
gets back
now-
in there.
Hell, right now I'm not actually contributing to inflation, okay?
Yes,
I would
you
need one more
are.
mine. No, I'm not. I'm only 80. 80 is less than 100.
I still blame you.
It was only one turn that it was a bad thing.
And I
Just
blame
like
you
that.
for it.
An entire turn, even with more mechanics piled on, has occurred.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there anything that happens, save for it being 20%? Does that have any negative effect on all of us?
It's 20%.
Nope, unless something
Save for it
specifies.
being the 20%. Yeah, I
It's
know that it
20%
hits
of your stored
Spain
money.
on
That's it.
their manufactories, right?
Yeah, and only at 10% or higher. It doesn't matter from that point on.
Spain, it costs me money.
It's
Time-
not me costing you money.
Time for everyone to declare war on Spain again.
I mean, okay.
I want to ask the entirety of everyone for a thing. So I was not 100% sure on the rules of colonies because, again, up until this point, I was placing colonies all on water bordering things. I can't find a rule exactly in the rules board about like how they're placed, but I'm gonna guess they have to be.
All you have to do is have the area known, technically. That's it.
You have to know the area and then declare what area you are placing it.
Okay,
in the
so I
act.
don't have to have a weird daisy chain of colonies across the land.
You don't
Yeah.
know.
Now,
Only
in
I
order
do.
in order to place a colony in a place you have not explored, you have to have a colony adjacent to that,
Okay,
Yeah.
which is
That's
a thing
fine.
you can do.
And for what it's worth, if you've been looking at what I've been doing as example of Spain has special colonization
Okay.
rules that turn off after period 3.
So the additional thing that's relevant to you is that you cannot put any colonies past Siberia until you have defeated Siberia. There is a Siberia country that is present here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Guess what's happening next turn?
Yeah, you must complete that move of either destroying their populace or
Look,
there's a raw number of colonies that also causes them to
It- it-
collapse.
in fact, this country is all the same. So I'm just shrinking him, and he is moving to the rest of the world map. This guy is ready to mess up Siberia. He's here. He's looking at them. He's like, Siberia though.
30 population in each of those provinces.
30
I am marking
population.
down 5 additional victory points for ignoring Holland.
30 population on those plains, and my armies that have
Now you're thinking.
25 cavalry.
25 cavalry, huh?
Yeah.
Now hold on,
Anyway,
which
the important thing is the
which
next
pasha
turn.
was destroyed on that island?
Next turn, probably I'll be able to buy things without it being a problem.
One can hope.
Yeah, pasha
we-
redeployment can be handled off camera.
Yeah.
They'll find their places.
Sorry, I lost where we are. Are we still in redeployment?
We did end of turn.
Did everyone take the -1 for War and Peace?
I did do a piece, which means it went up, and then actually, I guess, because the war with Holland is going still.
We don't lose it. Remember, we have a max cap.
Yeah, you spend a flat 1 stability to remain at war with Holland throughout this period.
Oh. Okay, so basically I don't have to lose any from
Yeah,
here
well-
on to go with that?
Per turn, each of you spend 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I need to spend one now then.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought we were like limited to stability 2 maximum. That was how it worked. But no, yeah, okay, I get it now.
You're still both in fine thing. You're both.
Yeah,
in
we're
one.
still fine.
It just means that you guys can't easily land a 3. Well, by the way, watching the Spanish ping pong of stability this turn has been awesome.
Oh yeah, I went from I think I started at 3, went down to -1 over the course of this turn, went back up to 3, and then down to 1. That's pretty good. Stability. It's
Also-
not real. It's a fake mechanic.
Also, yeah, just because this number feels like it's entirely too small, can I get someone to look at my scoreboard and just be like, no, yeah, that's all Rush is getting this turn?
Okay, so you have 3 stability, right?
Yep.
Do you have any merchants?
Nope.
Do you have an monopoly?
Nope.
You got a new colony, right?
Sure did.
Yep,
You
that's.
don't have any.
You're
allies,
just getting
right?
started with your fresh country.
Just
No,
look
that's
back
it.
at your first turn and then realize exactly how that worked, you know? You got that 75 points from discoveries on the very first turn.
Yeah.
It's going to take
Sorry,
you a moment
bud.
to start the reactor.
When you get rolling, though, it's gonna be a thing.
It's just so. It feels so bad to go from 17 points a turn to nothing.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I almost have a third digit.
In its own way, this is kind of mechanically why around now, or also a little bit later, that the countries that each are one country throughout the whole thing get a big ol', punch in the gut.
Yep.
Yep.
Francis is coming much sooner, but mine is on the way. I'm not looking forward to it.
I've already had mine. It was this turn.
Holland happened.
And nothing bad else will happen to Spain.
Never.
Smooth
Not
sailing
even
for the
once.
Habsburgs from that point forward.
I'm just looking at my army sizes and as they go up each period and they're dumb. In the final period, it's 50 infantry, 15 cavalry, and 6 artillery.
That's
Can
pretty
we,
big.
deal cards and just do the
Monarch?
ruler check and call it?
Nah, I say we save that for next time.
It just helps for planning purposes.
Yeah.
Next time.
Okay.
The mystery. Anything could happen. Next time.